I'm not coming on camera this morning. Okay. I'm sitting up here combing my nappy ass hair, my nappy hair that black people have a problem with. Yep, that's what I'm doing. I'm not coming on camera this morning. But what I am going to do is I'm going to address the big elephant in the room. The dark skinned activists. I'm sitting up here combing out my nappy ass hair with my black ass. Because y'all don't like dark skin and nappy hair. That's the problem. That's the big elephant in the room that we finna talk about this morning. We finna talk about it this morning. Okay? Black people don't like black. Period. Black men don't like dark-skinned women with nappy hair. That's a fact. Okay? We all know black women don't really like their natural hair. We all know that. Okay? So as I sit here with my black ass, with my tar black ass, combing out my nappy ass hair, I'm gonna talk about you. I'm gonna try not to cuss. But y'all are full of BS. The black community is so full of it. Look here. Y'all are full of shit. Okay? If it don't apply, you need to let this fly. Okay? Because I'm here to tell the truth. For those of you that don't know, yes, I'm the motherfucking reason Am on YouTube is talking about colorism and dark skin. I started it all. Y'all get mad. Y'all get mad at me and y'all jealous because I say that. I got these haters out here that's mad that they didn't start this lane. All they did was steal from me. All they do is come to my videos and listen to what I say. They sneak watch me in the motherfucking cut. That's what y'all do. And you copy and regurgitate. And guess what? It's been going on since I popped off in 2015. First of all, I started dark skin activism in 1998 at St. Petersburg College and was doing it all the way up into 2010 before there was social media, before there was YouTube, before there was reality TV. I originated this entire lane of talking about dark skin by creating the first movement in history to fight to eradicate colorism and dark skin discrimination, and I called it dark skin activism. Brought it to the internet in 2010 with the first colorism channel, popped off, went viral to millions. That's a fact. Do your research. Because I called out Kendrick Lamar's darkism in his mate selection. And that's when people started copying me. Any channel you see on YouTube talk about colorism and dark skin, they all started with Rashida Strober. All y'all stole from me. That's a fact. Go do your research. Because I ain't even gonna get into all of that. Because the people that know the deal, they know I'm telling the truth. They know I ain't fucking lying. They know I ain't lying. I don't have to come up on here and lie. I shows my face. I've been showing my face from day one. Motherfuckers been copying me. Motherfuckers want to be me. That's what it is. Bitch, what you really want to be, you be hating on me. You be hating, but you wish you had the courage and the boldness to speak and say what the fuck I say, how I say it. I go by my own rules. Bitches don't make the rules for me. But all you bitches could do is sit there and copy. And some of them already had channels. Some of them already had big followings. And they stole my videos. They went to my dark skin website and they stole my concept and watered the shit down. But bitch, you're not the motherfucking dark skin activist. I said, bitch, you're not the motherfucking dark skin activist. One more time, bitch, you not the motherfucking dark skin activist. Well, Belina B, you better take that shit somewhere else. Don't come on here with all that. Don't you bring your ass up on here telling me about these motherfuckers copying me. This is what I'm talking about. People starting with me and being disrespectful. You motherfuckers ain't got no respect. She come up on here telling me about, I don't give a fuck about these bitches that's stealing from me on YouTube. You think I care about them? They're stealing from the dark skin activists. It's only one, so you better take that somewhere else. Do not come over here starting shit with me. I understand why people come starting shit with me, and when I defend myself, when I motherfucking defend myself, then it's a problem. No, you're starting with me. I'm telling you, motherfucker stole from me and I got proof of it. Why the fuck I gotta come on here and lie? If it wasn't for me, none of these bitches would be talking about colorism. Fuck them. I don't give a fuck about them talking about no motherfucking colorism. Bitches, you stole. Like I said, when I popped off with that Kendrick Lamar, these motherfuckers ain't even know it was a thing to talk about colorism and dark skin. You dark skinned chicks was scared to talk about that shit. They ain't gonna come up behind me and steal from me. Come on my motherfucking dark skin website. I had way before there was motherfucking social media stealing from me. From 98 all the way up into 2010, I was doing dark skin activism, which I created. I created the fucking name dark skin activist, bitch. That's my fucking trademark property. I created a whole art form around my dark skin. I'm the first to do that. The first to do that. I said the first to do it. Everybody copying off me. I don't care who they are. You ain't originate nothing. I've written more books on dark skin than anybody, including how to be the hottest dark skin chick on the planet. Hold on. Let me go to my website. Darkism, 25 ways dark skinned people are discriminated against. And how to be the hottest dark skinned chick on the planet is the first motivational book for dark skinned females. And I gave it away to you motherfuckers for free and you stole from my concepts. Also wrote the book Token Dark Girl, the It Dark Girl of the Moment. By the way, this is my website. That's right. I got to talk about my donations because y'all ain't finna come up on here for free and exploit me and not donate. The Cash App is $rashidalala. $Rashidalala. Hey, Tone 202, shout out to you. You sure did. You bought my book entitled oh Lord, hold on 1 second, y'all. I'm put my Cash App in here. Hating lying ass people coming over here with them lies. Don't come over here with them lies. Tone 202, you bought my, and you're a dark skinned man. You've been through darkism. You bought my book. Thank you, Tone 202. You said it was good. You bought my book, A Dark Skinned Girl's Triumph, the Rashida Strober Story. See, I created a whole line around dark skin, and all these motherfuckers did is copy me. That's all they did. I was doing this shit way before there was social media. I was doing this shit before dark skinned females ain't even want to talk about being dark skinned. They was scared because they ain't want the heat to come on their ass no more than what it was. They was rejecting the shit when I was bringing it in the neighborhood, in the hood, doing my darkism talks. They was acting like it ain't motherfucking existed, and I got the fucking footage to prove it. Ain't now one of you bitches originated this lane. You're not the fucking dark skin activist. You're not me. You didn't originate shit. Bitch, say thank you. I gave you bitches permission to speak about your dark skin. I'm talking to the actresses, the fucking bitches on YouTube, and the reality TV stars. Only person that's exempt from this is Cola Booth, bitch. Cola Booth. Because she started with me. She's fucking sincere. The rest of you fake bitches is thieves. When you seen it with some money in it, and you here's another thing. They did not support me when they was going in on me with Kendrick Lamar. But them bitches stole from me. They said, damn, she getting all this attention. Ooh, let me go start talking about this on my channel. Bitches was talking about they fucking weave. They busted ass weave. Bitches was talking about they busted ass hair weaves. And their busted ass fucking, I don't fucking know. They busted ass motherfucking eyelashes. Dumb shit. Then gonna steal from me and then bring it back to their audience as if it's something they created. You a lying bitch. You better look at my track record. I'm the fucking originator, bitch. We gonna get that straight. Tired of people with this foolishness. And here's the thing. Here's the thing that y'all got to understand while I sit here and comb my nappy hair, thinking about how you motherfuckers have sympathy on light skin, good hair. Light skin with the good hair. Light skin with the good hair. That's all. That's what it is. If I was light skin with good hair, then I wouldn't have no problem. You see this fundraiser right here? It's a motherfucking shame. And y'all know what I'm going through. You know what the fuck I'm going through. You know it's real. You know that it's real. You know I ain't lying because I don't come on social media and lie. People done met me in person. People know that I am the real deal. I don't hide behind no fucking YouTube, hiding my face. I see people at my darkism talks that I've been doing for years before, and one of you bitches started talking about dark skin. But y'all don't support me because I ain't got that light skin and that good hair, that baby hair. That light skin and that good hair and that motherfucking baby hair. One thing I know about black people, they'll bend over backwards for a light skinned person. They'll bend over backwards if a person got light skin with good hair. You see that thumbnail I got? I'm down in here in Florida getting black as fuck. And that's why y'all ain't donating. That's why y'all ain't donating. That's the real reason. Yeah, I'm gonna call y'all out today. Y'all ain't donating because I'm dark skinned with nappy motherfucking hair, bitch. And I'm not coming on here today because I'm up here combing out my nappy hair. I just wash and condition my nappy hair, bitch. Okay? And I'm not fucking coming on here. I ain't dressing up for y'all. Fuck that shit. I'm tired of people exploiting me. Hold on one second. Sitting up here fucking exploiting me. Okay, but I'm good enough for these motherfuckers, these light-skinned chicks. Y'all ass been on here stealing from me too. Good enough for you to sit your ass up on here and listen to my content and steal my motherfucking content. That's what you do. See, that's what black people do. They'll steal from a dark-skinned person and go give it back to a non-dark-skinned person. That's what they doing to me. They stole from my content, and the light-skinned people, the light-skinned females, y'all think I don't know that shit? Y'all think I'm a goddamn fool? The light-skinned people are benefiting. The light-skinned females on YouTube that ain't putting in no motherfucking work except for La She Do For You. Except for La She Do For You. Shout out to La She Do For You because she defended me with that Kendrick Lamar situation. And she light-skinned. So I'm not, so don't come on here lying on me. You don't like light-skinned people. Fuck, you're fucking lying. You mad because I'm telling the truth. You're mad because I'm calling out you motherfucking darkest motherfuckers. That's what you mad about. Okay? La She Do For You. I got to shout her out. La She Do For You is one of the light-skinned people that supported me. And Confessions in Therapy, you sitting up here bragging about this light-skinned chick, Melanie. Well, guess what? She's a benefit. She benefits off of my motherfucking work too. All you light-skinned females that's on here talking anything about light skin and dark skin, you're fucking benefiting off my work. And you're benefiting because the black people are fucking self-haters. Whoever this chick is, she's benefiting not because it's about substance. It ain't about substance with black people. Because if it was about substance, Rashida Strober, where my GoFundMe at? Motherfucker, I'd be at $1 million right now. If it was about real substance and intellect and intelligence, no, it ain't about that. It's about the light skin and the good hair. The light skin and the good hair. The light skin and the good hair. That baby hair. That's what you motherfuckers praise and like. That's what you worship. That's what you motherfucking worship. And you black men on here, you give money to the light-skinned women over the dark-skinned women. That's what the fuck y'all do. That's what the fuck y'all do. Y'all support them over the dark-skinned women. Shame on you, motherfuckers. Shame on you. Make me motherfucking sick. It's okay to come up off of a dark-skinned woman. That's what they do. They'll use a dark-skinned woman and go take the fucking money back to the light-skinned woman. That's what these motherfuckers doing. They use the dark-skinned woman and go take all the spoils back to the goddamn light-skinned woman. We the ones that got the real. Let me tell you something, motherfucker. I am the color of the mother of civilization, bitch. I gave birth to all y'all. Ain't none one of y'all would be here if it weren't for that dark skin and that nappy hair. You better understand that. But you think that you're better than me. You think light-skinned women are better than me because they're light-skinned with good hair, bitch. That's what you think. I'm calling y'all out on it. I'm calling you black men out on it. You sit there and you give your money, you donate your money over here giving me fucking crumbs. Bitch, keep your motherfucking crumbs because I'm tired of it. Then you come over here enjoying and eating off. That's the thing. They eat off my content. These bitches, I've been feeding you motherfuckers for years on YouTube. I've been feeding you. When I say feeding you, you're stealing from my ideas, bitch. It's not original. All y'all that's talking about dark skin and colorism, all you motherfuckers is stealing. All of you. Because it ain't come from your original thought process. Prove it, bitch. Prior to YouTube, prior to social media, prove to me that talking about colorism as a topic, motherfucker, offline, because that's what I was doing, bitch. And Cola Booth is the only other person, because she was doing her book tours, bitch, before there was motherfucking social media. So to any one of you motherfuckers that's talking about dark skin and colorism, prove to me that you did it before social media, bitch. Old thieving ass motherfuckers. The talent is being light skinned. That's the talent. And I'm not gonna sit here and say that all light skinned people or non-dark skinned people don't have raw talent. That's not what the fuck I'm saying. And y'all know that's not what the fuck I'm saying. But what I am saying is there is the talent is in being light skinned. If you happen to be born light skinned, that's what you better use that shit to the best of your ability. You better make money off of it, because that's what black people respect. That's what black people. My cash out. I'm not gonna keep on sitting up here talking if y'all not gonna donate. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I'm not gonna allow y'all to keep on exploiting me if you're not gonna fucking donate. So let me stop. You sit up here. You're listening to my content. You're exploiting my pain. I'm upset at what is happening to me and the way that I have been mistreated. And some of y'all is fucking enjoying this shit. You're a fucked up individual. You're a fucked up person for enjoying another person's pain. Let me just say that. You are a fucked up individual for enjoying what somebody else is going. That's another thing I'm gonna talk about black folks too. Y'all I ain't gonna get into that right now too much. But y'all love to see other black people going through shit. Y'all love that shit. You fucking love that shit. Now, I have a court case that's coming up for being stalked and harassed, and I need to pay my attorney. My cash app is $rashidalala. $rashidalala. I need donations. I need to be able to pay my attorney. My attorney did send me. Okay, I'm not going to sit there and complain. I don't know if you're trying to be funny or not, but I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. But my attorney did send me an email yesterday stating that, she needs to be paid. And going to court because for 2 years, I've been stalked and harassed for being a dark-skinned activist, basically for calling out black people bullshit with mistreating dark-skinned people. And as a result, I was threatened with death. People was told, a particular individual told people to kill me. They gave out my address. They called CPS and made false allegations. People said they was going to come to my house and blow it up with an AK-47 or whatever that gun, because I don't keep guns. So I don't really know the lingo with the guns. But I was threatened with guns. Dead body parts were sent to me, chopped up body parts, all that. It's all facts, all facts, all facts, all facts. I don't have to fucking lie. I don't come on YouTube and lie. And as a result, I exercised my constitutional right. I said I'm not going to fight violence with violence. I'm going to go to court and I'm going to deal with this in court. And that's exactly what I did. And I won some and I've lost some. I lost, and then I knew I was right. So I appealed my case to the 2nd District Court of Appeals. And the case was, the justices agreed with me and remanded my case back down to the lower court. As a result, I had to hire an attorney. The attorney got to be paid. So I'm asking those of you that support me to go to my Cash App and make a donation. Stop discriminating against me because I'm dark skinned with nappy hair. Stop doing that. My Cash App is $Rashida Once again, that Cash App. Let me put it in a thing. You can also go to my thank you, Confessions and Therapy. I appreciate your donation. I don't complain about the amounts that people donate. I'm not going to do that. My Cash App is $Rashidalala. Once again, $Rashidalala. Once again, it's $Rashidalala. You can also go to my GoFundMe. All you need to do is Google Rashida Strober GoFundMe. Now, I am looking for $1 million donor so that I can go all over the world and the country and do Darkism talks and the Dark Skin Activist tour. That is my long-term goal, is to raise $1 million. And I got people hating on me. It's a little bit harder for me because I'm dark-skinned with nappy hair, but I'm gonna keep doing what I do. My short-term goal is to get my GoFundMe to $12,000. So right now I'm about $748 away from reaching the short-term goal of $12,000 on my GoFundMe. Do I have a $748 donor out there that will not discriminate against me? I'm putting my GoFundMe in there. That will not discriminate against me. That's the GoFundMe link I just dropped in there. That will not discriminate against me because I'm dark skinned. Do I have a $748 donor? Because that's all that I need to get to that $12,000 mark. Y'all see right there, it's at $11,252. And that's what I've raised over time. I've had my GoFundMe. It's a damn shame. I've had my GoFundMe since 2014. Bitches done came to my, yes, 2014. This is why I'm saying y'all don't donate, because I'm black and ugly with nappy hair and I ain't light skinned with that good hair. If I was light skinned with that good hair, that baby hair, that good hair, that baby hair, I would have reached the goal 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. That's 8 years. It's a detriment being dark skinned, a dark skinned female with nappy hair. Because see, I could be a dark skinned man. Okay, you dark skinned man, y'all do have it easier. I don't care what y'all say. I don't care what y'all say. So I do believe that if I was a dark skinned man with nappy hair with the same GoFundMe, people will come out and support and be like, yeah, them dark skinned brothers, this, that, and the third, they go through this, da 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 da. But let me tell you something, dark skinned man, you're not as impacted by darkism. You're not as impacted by darkism as the dark skinned woman is, because a dark skinned man, all y'all got to do is have some money. Y'all could be ugly, whatever the case may be, out of shape, it doesn't fucking matter. But for a dark skinned female, let me tell you, everything, I don't give a fuck how educated she is, everything for a dark skinned female is tied up in beauty. And beauty is associated with being light skinned with that good hair, that baby hair. I said that motherfucking good hair, that baby hair. That good hair, that baby hair. And if the only way you got a fighting chance, is if you are the acceptable dark skin. And these bitches been stealing from my concepts. So I wouldn't be surprised if they come and make videos about the acceptable dark skin, which I've been put that out, bitch. That's my concept. When I say the acceptable dark skin, I'm talking about the Tatiana Ali's of the world. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. Y'all don't know who Tatiana Ali is? Let me pull her up. I'm talking about, hold on, the chilies of the world. Hold on. Once again, the Cash App is $Rashidalala. $Rashidalala. You can also go to my PayPal, icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. That is my PayPal. Tatiana Ali, for those of y'all don't know, she was to play the daughter on the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Okay, she played the daughter on the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air back in what was it, the 90s? Okay. Do y'all understand me? She is what Black people would consider acceptable dark skin. And she got this. I get so mad because people be stealing from me. Bitch, don't come on here stealing my idea and my concepts. Anybody that's sitting up here watching me thinking about stealing from me, motherfucker, if you sit here and steal from me, I'm going to make a video exposing that you're stealing from my fucking concept about the acceptable dark-skinned woman. Because I've been had this. And if you try to water it down and regurgitate it, I'm going to call that shit out. This is what Black people deem as acceptable in dark skin. Okay? She's got a smooth, textured type of dark skin. It's not, because I've heard Black people refer to, for example, dark skin like mine as being rough. My skin is rough because I would be, from that sub-Saharan, the Black dark skin Africa, the real black. I'm the real Black. But if I look like Tatiana Ali, I definitely have a fighting chance. My GoFundMe would be at that $1 million mark. I truly believe it will. But I don't look like Tatiana Ali with that smooth, textured, Indianish dark skin that Black people love to holler about. Oh, I got Indian in my family. And there's nothing wrong with having Indian in your family. That ain't my issue. It's the self-hatred behind saying it. They're using the Indians for their little self-hate. Okay? But Tatiana Ali, when you combine that smooth, textured, dark skin with that good hair, what as Black people would say, this is what is acceptable to Black people. Black men would like to run their fingers through the hair, the good hair of a Tatiana Ali type. You see that she got that baby hair. And this is not no shade at Tatiana Ali at all. So don't come on here lying on me, because a lot of y'all come on here making up lies. Y'all are fucking liars. I'm just tired of people lying. Talking like, oh, you don't like light-skinned people. You just mad because I'm calling out the darkism in the Black community. So you got to make up a lie. You can't deal with me on the merits of what the fuck I'm saying. You have to make up a lie. You make up shit. But that ain't going to work on me. Lies are not going to fucking work on me. This is what Black people like. This is the type of dark skin that Black, and Tatiana Ali is gorgeous. Okay? Tatiana Ali is beautiful. She has nothing to do with you motherfuckers and your self-hate. This is not her problem. Let me tell you something. Black people's self-hate is not Tatiana Ali's problem. Okay? Black people's self-hate is not. Let's talk about Chili. She's the other example of acceptable dark skin with that good hair, that baby hair, and motherfucking good hair, that baby hair. Black people's self-hate is not Chili's problem. It ain't her problem. Okay? This is how God made her. Okay? It's not her problem that you cannot see the beauty in dark skin with nappy hair. Blue-black skin with nappy hair. It ain't her problem. But I'm just giving you an example, a visual example of what Black people consider to be beautiful. You see that baby hair she got? You said, what's my sign? I'm a Capricorn. I'm a Capricorn. Born in January. Capricorn. That's my sign. Black people, if I look like Chili from TLC. Guess where this GoFundMe will be, motherfuckers? Guess where it'll be? It'll be close to the $1 million mark. Because see, you could get paid off being light-skinned with that good hair, that baby hair in the black community. You can make money off that shit. You could talk about black issues, exploit black people, and get paid. But if you dark-skinned and you the real deal like me, that's actually done the motherfucking work, bitch. Got a track record, bitch. Other black people ain't gonna give you the money. That's what's going on right now. Why do you think the super duper dark-skinned actresses, some of them that had to get up with the white folks to be able to break in? It wasn't no black people letting them in. It wasn't no black producers out there letting them in. Why do you think that you see all these light-skinned chicks in the videos? Because that's what the black men will let in. That's who they'll get paid. That's who the money goes to. Light-skinned with that good hair, that baby hair is currency. I said light-skinned with that good hair, that baby hair is motherfucking currency. And dark-skinned with that acceptable dark skin, that smooth textured dark skin, that Indianish looking dark skin with that good hair, that baby hair. You got to have that good hair, that baby hair. You cannot have that nappy stuff. My mama used to call my shit a kitchen. She used to say I got the kitchen in the back of my head when she was out there. She had self-hate too. Shout out to my mama, but you do got self-hate. You do got self-hate. You do got self-hate. Okay, you do. I'm not gonna fucking sit up here and lie. No disrespect. But if you got that kitchen and you got that dark, you're not going to get the same level of money. Make no mistake, this is about getting the motherfucking money. Now, you ain't going to get the money from the black community is what I meant to say. You're not going to fucking get the money from the black community unless you look like this. You're not going to fucking get the money from the black community. They're not going to give you anything unless you look like this. Now, what I will say, that's why the super duper dark skin models, people like Alec Weck, they're not getting paid from the black community because they don't look like this. Oh, they stole that from me. Confessions. They stole that from me. I keep telling y'all, these motherfuckers, all they do is steal. Because I had darkism, and then they put ism on the end of that word and stole that from me. It's stolen. That's my thoughts on it. Thieving motherfucking bitches. You thieving, lying, low down, no good motherfucking bitches. You stealing. I'm finna show y'all. why my donations. I'm finna show y'all why my donations are not where they need to be. I'm finna show y'all exactly why. Let me share my screen again. Meanwhile, the Cash App is $Rashidalala. Once again, the Cash App is $Rashidalala. $Rashidalala. Once again, I'm $748 away from reaching that short-term goal on my GoFundMe of $12,000. Do I have a $748 donor? Crickets. Crickets. All I hear is crickets. And that proves my point. You know why? Because this is how I look. This is why I can't get no donations. I'm more akin to this is the real black. Alec Weck. The real black. Look how black she is. I'm black like this. This is the real black. You know, and she decided to shave her hair off. But she has the dark skin, the nappy hair, and Black people do not like dark skin and nappy hair, the authentic that looks like this. And the irony is, this is what they do. She laughing. Yeah, they be laughing at us, Alec. They laugh. The irony is the entire human race has already been proven through intellectual, the academics, the research is proven that the human race began in Africa, Black dark skin Africa with nappy hair. I'm not talking about the watered down stuff. Okay. Yet, the irony is within the Black community, the dark skinned, nappy haired woman that gave birth to you motherfuckers is not praised. She's put on the bottom while you put either light skin or the acceptable dark skin on top. Tatiana Ali has the look of, let's see something here. Y'all will praise, if y'all talk about Africa, y'all will praise let's see, Ethiopian looking people. See, this is the type of Black that y'all will praise. She has the good hair. Her skin is, it's not dark. It's brown. It's mixed. It's a mixed up dark skin. Even with this young lady, she's dark skinned, but she has the mixed up dark skin, and you can see her hair texture. It's not nappy. This is the type of Black that Black people praise. Now, this is the real Black. Some of these people are the real Black that are popping up here. But even in Africa, this is the type of Black that gets the respect. And my argument is that Ethiopian women, in terms of beauty, are valued over dark-skinned, real Black, sub-Saharan African-looking women. Ethiopian women are valued. If you look like this and you have more of a so-called Eurocentric features and a smoother, more textured, darker skin tone, you're of more value to Black people. See, this young lady right here would be considered way more beautiful than Alec Weck. Anybody that would come on here and deny that, you're just not being honest. Yeah, you're right. Confessions in Therapy. Ethiopians are mixed with Arab. And this is what Black people respect. It all boils down to the texture of your dark skin and the grade of your hair. If you look like this or this and you're Black, I mean, they'll really love this look, because you see, obviously this young lady looked like she had on makeup, but she has that smooth Indianish skin and that baby hair that Black people love. That Black women go to they go to the beauty supply store, the hair store, and they love this type of hair that this young lady has naturally. If you look like this, because, I'm not gonna sit up here and blame it all on Black women. Yeah, a lot of black women got self-hate. But they're doing it because you black men, y'all love it. Y'all actually value this type of hair over Alec Weck. Especially because, Alec Weck, she don't cut off all her hair. I ain't finna talk about Lupita because she done bit off of everybody. I ain't stunning her. But that's why you see Alec Weck, dark-skinned women like her ending up with non-black males. I'm not saying that I agree with it, but I'm just letting you know, y'all self-hate, y'all acceptance of this. You black men, shout out to Mahogany Roots and MJ. Thank you. Please, anybody want to donate, redirect your your donations to my Cash App, please. Oh, you at work today? Shout out to you. Sending you a lot of love. Mahogany Roots and MJ is also the acceptable dark-skinned woman. She would be considered the opposite of me. I always say that, and I say it with a lot of love because I really like her. I think she's a great person. But y'all, black people got so much damn self-hate. Listen, black men actually like this type of hair. And they try to sit up here and blame it on black women. I ain't gonna put it all off on the damn black women. Yeah, we doing it because we think it's gonna make us look good. And some of y'all doing it because y'all trying to one up on other females. But at the core, I think y'all doing it for black men. Because you think and you know that these black men is gonna see it as more beautiful. When you get this when you put this fucking weave in your fucking head with this baby hair like this young lady on here, you think, oh, they gonna be like, oh, they might think I got a little, they might think I'm mixed. They might think I got some Indian in my family. You know what I'm saying? That's what y'all be thinking. You know why I know this shit? Because I done heard y'all say this out y'all motherfucking mouth. So don't come on here trying to deny it. You can come on here lying and making up shit, but motherfucker, I've been black all my life. I've been around black people all my life. I know what the fuck y'all do. I sit back and listen to what the fuck y'all do. I know y'all level of self-hate. You're getting this curly hair, and this is no shot at this young lady at all. Don't come up on here lying on me, saying I don't like light-skinned people or dark-skinned people with good hair. This is not what this is about. This is about calling out y'all self-hatred. You black women, you will go take your ass to the weave store, to the hair salon, and you will get your hair like this because you want to look mixed. You want to look less black. You want to look Indian. You want to look like you got some. You want to be praised for. You want it to set you apart. And I'm not putting all the blame on you. I'm putting the blame on black men and black women because you know that this will make a black man more endeared to you. You know that. You know that. But see, me, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Bitch, I got nappy motherfucking hair, bitch. I got nappy, and I ain't gonna change it. I ain't gonna change my nappy hair and dark skin to please you motherfuckers at all. I don't give a fuck if you don't like it. I don't care. I don't motherfucking care. I don't give a damn. Shout out to the House of Music Chronicles in the building. You know, I'm trying to understand you better. I want to read your book, The House Music Chronicles. Who's also a light-skinned man. I mean, you did allude to, you know, that people shouldn't date, black men should not date dark-skinned women from Florida. I did not like that, but you know, I'm trying to clear up the beef with you or whatever. I am. We need to talk about that, about what you said, because I really did not like that, but you know. But yeah, somebody on here said, who is this? Lulu? Some of those dudes, though, you got to blame their mother, self-hate. You're right. Now, I'm going to be honest now, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm not here to be Cunty G. What's up, Cunty G? Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. I appreciate that. Let me tell you something. No, there is no beef, the House of Music Chronicles. There's not. I'm trying to understand you better. I really am. I mean, but you did kind of say that, you know, black men shouldn't date black women, and I translated that to dark skinned women from Florida. I didn't like that, but I mean, we could talk about it. Maybe if you have the time, if you're available, I would love to understand where you're coming from, because I don't think that's a fair assessment. But but yeah, my mother, when I was coming up, that's why I said y'all can't come on here and lie and tell me, because I know what the fuck I'm talking about. My mother used to go in the wig store, Wig Vila, and I would spend hours in that damn store with her. And I hated it. I hated every fucking last minute of being in the goddamn wig store with my mother, but I was forced to be there because I was a child. And she would try on all these little wigs that look like this young lady, the little curly wig, when they think they doing something when they got the little curly hair. Okay. And I just never liked it. Now my mama did used to press my hair when I was growing up. I had very long hair. She would press it out because she didn't want the kitchen back there, the naps. The kitchen means naps. This is how full of self-hate black people are. Kitchen, calling the back of my head a kitchen, a kitchen. No disrespect to my mama. No disrespect. I'm just telling the truth. I'm telling the truth on the level of self-hate that black people be on. That's why I can't get to my donations. That's why I can't get to my $1 million mark, which is my long-term goal, or my $12,000 mark, because y'all don't like dark skin and nappy hair. My mama spent hours in the wig dealer trying to get wigs like this. For some reason, a lot of black women, they like the little curly look because they feel like, okay, that little curly look gonna give me that little baby hair, that little baby hair. They want that little baby hair look. And they swear up and down that if they get that little curly hair and then put the little slick gel, like let's get back to like chili, if they slick it down, they swear up and down that people gonna think they mixed or they got some Indian. That's what y'all want. That's what y'all really want people to believe. Yeah, I'm dark skinned, but if you look at my grade of hair, I got that little slick down hair. That's what y'all trying to achieve. That's what you're trying to achieve, black women. Because my mama was doing it. You're not gonna fucking sit up here in front of me and tell me this shit, because I know what the fuck I'm talking about. And I've seen other black women bring their ass up in the damn wig store doing the same shit. Slicking their little hair down with the little toothbrush, with the little gel. You want your edges right. You don't want your edges nappy. You don't want your edges nappy, because that will take away from blending in with the texture of the good hair, and then you can't fool people into or make people think that you're mixed with something. Because that's what you want these black men to think. When you go to the club, or when you go, wherever the fuck you go, when you go to church, you want them to look at you, look at your presentation, and think that you're mixed with something. That's what you want. This is what they're doing. They just sit up here and deny it. But I just told you, I watched my mama try on wig after wig after wig after wig in the goddamn wig dealer store. Wigs that look like this lady right here. And she did not want, you see her edges? She did not want the nappy edges to show. So they would slick the hair down. That's why there's gel. Now here recently, black women have gone to the straight hair. But my mama, she, like I said, she used to, I got a ton of nappy hair on my head, and very beautiful, nappy, authentic, the real black. I said the real black, the real nappy. But she would take my hair and press it out and make it all long and silky like that. Because to her, that's what was beautiful. And my brothers, some of y'all motherfuckers had self-hate, okay? Okay, no disrespect. I ain't saying no names. But I know I came to one of their weddings and was basically told, why the fuck are you here with that big ass, nappy ass afro on your hair while everybody else got their hair slicked down like that? And this is why I don't deal with your ass to this day. This is why, because you thought you was better because you had that. This particular individual has the so-called good hair. He's dark skinned with good hair because in my family, they love to brag about my great grandma being a full-blooded Indian and having long hair. And some of them, they praise the fact that they got the good hair from her. And so this particular individual, you think you dark skinned and you think you better because your hair is not as nappy. And you had the nerve, and I remember that shit, motherfucker. I don't forget any motherfucking thing. I don't forget a motherfucking thing. I walked up in there with my afro in the wedding with my afro, with the real black that gave birth to all you motherfuckers. Y'all should be thanking me. And you was talking shit about my fucking hair, bitch. And that's why I don't talk to your ass. I don't got nothing to say to you. This is why I don't talk to you. Because no bitch in hell or out of hell is going to tell me how to fucking wear my hair. And I don't give a fuck if black men don't like how I look with my fucking nappy hair. Bitch, I don't care if you don't like how I look. You better understand me clearly. I'm talking to all the black men out there that got a problem with nappy. If you have a fucking problem with that nappy, that nappy hair, that real black, I said that real black, I don't care. I don't fucking give a fuck. And I tell you to your face, I don't care if you don't like my nappy hair, bitch. You could keep right on moving with your self-hate. Because, bitch, you probably ugly anyway. You ugly. You ugly. Always trying to call somebody ugly because of their hair and they nappy hair and their skin tone. How the fuck you look? Did you look in the motherfucking mirror today, bitch? Did you fucking look in the mirror at yourself? While you sitting up here calling me ugly and turning your head when you see me and trying to put a light-skinned woman or I don't know, an Ethiopian woman or a Tatiana Ali type or a Chili type. Bitch, did you look in the fucking mirror at yourself today? That's all I want to know. Sitting up here trying to call somebody ugly. They was talking about Sha'Carri Richardson. And I talk about her only from the perspective of I don't like black men coming for her. Talking about she ugly, she ain't beautiful. They love to talk about black women that are all the way black. You sit up here talk about Sha'Carri Richardson, but how the fuck do you look? How do you look? Let's see how you look. They want to talk about she got weave, whatever the case may be. Hold on, y'all. Sha'Carri. I seen a whole thread on Facebook going on and on about her. You can't win with a lot of these black men. Another thing about this young lady, they come on YouTube and talk about how black women are not in shape. Okay, she in shape. She's in shape. Is your girlfriend or wife in shape, or does she have a big, sloppy, fat ass stomach with a bunch of fucking cellulite all over the goddamn place? I mean, I'm just keeping it real. You motherfuckers talk about how black women are there, this, that, and third, but you talk about Sha'Carri, but how does the woman that you land up looking at this? How she fucking look, motherfucker? How she look? How she look? Why you sitting up here and talk about this girl? Again, I'm not sitting up here saying I'm necessarily a fan. I'm just looking at it as her being a black woman. And y'all sitting up here always finding something to go in on black women. That's why when I just talked about the weave, I said black women are actually doing this shit too for the black men because they think that y'all are going to like them better. You're right, Confessions and Therapy. Simone Biles. Y'all some haters. Y'all are some. That's why I'm glad that she got her man. Y'all be sitting up here hating on black women that be in shape. What the fuck do you want? Do you want us in shape? Do you want us with our natural hair? Do you want it? What the fuck? What the fuck? Y'all motherfuckers can't get it together. Y'all can't make up y'all mind. And these black women right here, Simone Biles, Sha'Carri Richardson, they're not getting their money from black people. Going back to my point. That nappy hair, well, y'all look back at that nappy hair, that dark skin, you're not gonna get no money in the black community. They're not getting their money, they're not getting paid from black folks, they're getting their money from the non-black folks. That is very fucking clear, because black people will not support you when you have dark skin and nappy hair. That is why my GoFundMe, after being online for 8 years, is at $11,252. Now, do I take accountability for the marketing aspect of it? Could I be better at marketing? Hell yeah. I'm not a marketer. I'm the dark skin activist. I specialize in coming on here talking to you motherfuckers about darkism. This is a lane I create. I ain't no marketer. But the bottom line is, this GoFundMe should be at least, like I think somebody said 50,000. And it's not because I'm dark skinned. The reality is I am a dark skinned woman with nappy hair. None of y'all want to hear that. Black people don't like to hear that. Black people don't like it when, you holding them accountable for the stuff they doing. But I bet y'all would like my hair right now if you realize, okay, I condition my hair and it's a little bit more, it's a little less nappy. Y'all like to hear that. Y'all like to see them little waves, huh? Maybe I should put some little waves on my hair. Get me some of that, where that young lady at? Get me some of that weave like hers, and then throw it up there, and y'all will get some donations then. Y'all will get some donations then. It's sad that you have to look like this in order to get any type of respect or empathy or money or whatever from the black community. That's why you have all these dark-skinned women. There's more dark-skinned women sitting up in prisons than non-dark-skinned ones in the black community. Why? Because they're dark-skinned. They're deemed to be ugly and therefore deserving of a harsher punishment, of a harsher sentence. This stuff has been proven. That's it. I had to get this off my chest because y'all have really upset me. I'm very upset. I pretty much said what I need to say. Back to the donation pitch again. And since I've been on here live, it is a damn shame. It's a damn shame that I've only gotten a $5 donation. This is the shit I'm talking about. I'm looking at my cash out right now. And I've only gotten a $5 donation. Shame on y'all. I have definitely proven my point. Looking at the GoFundMe, and I've gotten 0 donations. 0. And it's all because I'm dark skinned with a nappy hair. Y'all can laugh and deny the shit, but it's the truth. But nevertheless, that's not going to stop me from continuing to ask for donations. Once again, I need to pay my lawyer, and I'm raising funds. You can donate on my Cash App. You can donate on my PayPal. You can donate on my GoFundMe. Okay. My Cash App is $Rashid, and I know y'all got money out there. That's another thing too. Black people be having money. They just donate to who they feel worthy. My Cash App. Here come, look at I am a F Pixie talk about your negative self-talk is sad. I hope you heal, girl. Well, why don't you go donate some money? This is the bullshit I'm talking about. You coming on here with this, with the bullshit, telling me my negative self-talk is sad when I'm up here telling the truth about how black folks are. Why don't you go and donate some money? Why don't you help to solve the problem? The Cash App is $Rashidalala. Thank you, ABCD, whatever your name is, telling me I look like a monkey. Thank you. I appreciate that. The Cash App is $Rashidalala. Once again, $Rashidalala. $Rashidalala. The PayPal is icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. Y'all, some of y'all motherfuckers just make me laugh because you're very ignorant. You prove my points. You prove every fucking thing that I sit up here and say. I'm showing all your comments, ABCD, whatever the fuck your name is, telling me, oh, you look like a man. What else? Bring me something. Bring me some damn money. The PayPal is icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. The GoFundMe, once again, you can go to my GoFundMe. You can get to my GoFundMe by simply Googling Rashida Strober GoFundMe. And honestly, this person, you just won't stop. You said it's nobody's fault that you're ugly. It's nobody's fault that you're ugly. Let me put your stupid ass comments on the screen since you want so much fucking attention. It's nobody's fault that you're ugly. Stop playing the victim. Thank you for the Cash App donation. Make sure y'all go and donate more funds. Once again, that Cash App is $Rashidalala. Once again, $Rashidalala. $Rashidalala. You know, the problem with what you're saying, ABCD, whatever the fuck, whatever the fuck, is that society has set the standards, an irrational standard, a discriminatory standard on who gets called beautiful. Okay? That's the fucking problem. Who gets called beautiful and ugly is based on discrimination, bitch. You're making me mad. I be trying not to cuss, but these people are so fucking caught up in their ignorance and their fucking hatred towards dark-skinned people that they can't even see the truth. Society sets the standards on who gets called beautiful and ugly, motherfucker. And it shouldn't be that way. So you sitting up here talking about it's nobody's fault that I'm ugly. Stop playing the victim, bitch. The whole thing is this right here. What you need to be doing is addressing society for deeming dark-skinned people, dark-skinned females to be ugly because they're dark-skinned, bitch. That's what you need to be addressing. That's the real issue. That's the real fucking issue. Address that. That's what I said. Haters cannot deal with me on the fucking merits, on the facts. Yo, you come at me based on the fact that you don't like what I'm saying and how I'm saying it. I don't give a fuck. You should know that by now. I don't give a fuck. And Zakia Lee Daniels talk about who would want to donate to this miracle. Well, bitch, why you on my live, bitch? Why the fuck are you on my fucking live? Let me put the Cash App in there again, you stinking bitch. This is stupid shit I'm talking about. They come on here just to hate. Nobody's forcing your dumb ass to come on here. You're a fucking joke to me. The Cash App is $Rashidalala, 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 $Rashidalala. Donate now. $Rashidalala, 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 bitch. $Rashidalala. I'm gonna keep putting it on that to make your ugly ass mad, and I ain't gonna fucking block you. I ain't gonna block you. I ain't gonna fucking block you. Keep talking, bitch. I got these haters on here that don't want to see me get donations, but I'm gonna get them. I'm gonna get the donations. My Cash App is $Rashidalala. 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 It's right there on the screen. Make a donation right now. Hit my Cash App right now. Okay. ABCD, whatever the fuck your name is. Okay. Let's pull up. Let's do this. Because I'm finna prove to you that what you're saying is a lie. Meanwhile, y'all need to go to my Cash App and make a donation. The funds go to pay my lawyer. I think y'all know that already. Y'all know I'm in litigation from being stalked and harassed and bullied. And I had to file a lawsuit, and I need to pay my lawyer. And I'm gonna keep begging for money. I'm gonna keep begging, Mika. If you don't like it, then you need to leave. $. Let me put it in the chat again, because I'm gonna make these motherfucking haters mad. $Rashidalala. $Rashidalala. Once again, $Rashidalala. $Rashidalala. Go make a donation right now. You can also go to my PayPal, which is icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. Please help me to pay for my attorney. The reason I had to hire an attorney is because I was stalked, cyber stalked, and harassed, and it's still going on to this day. Right here on YouTube, people were told to threaten me, to send dead body parts through email to me. People were threatening to blow up my house, all kinds of stalking and harassing phone calls. And I decided to go to the law in the courts and deal with this. And it's costing me a lot in legal fees. And that's why I'm here raising funds. I have to pay my attorney. She emailed me yesterday wanting payments. So please go and make a donation. The Cash App, once again, is $Rashidalala. $Rashidalala. Once again, $Rashidalala. I want to thank those of you that have made donations. I do appreciate it. But there's still yet more funds to be raised. You can also go to my GoFundMe, which is my GoFundMe by Googling Rashida Strober GoFundMe. And I'm also dropping the GoFundMe link in the chat, so you can go directly to the GoFundMe and you can make a donation there. My goal on that GoFundMe, the short-term goal, is to raise $12,000. I'm currently $748 away. So please make sure you go to my GoFundMe as well and make a donation. Let me prove to you that what you're saying is not correct. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. There is not a level playing field when it comes down to beauty standards in America. Let me prove that to you. Let me share my screen again. Hold on. Because you sitting up here saying this. You said that's not true. If you look like a man, then you look like a man. There's no beauty standard. Beauty is not subjective. Okay. Do we know who this is on the screen? Do we know? Do we see that? Who's on the screen? Because you sitting up here saying it's subjective. It's you're basically saying it's a level playing field, and I'm telling you it's not. If you dark skinned, you get accused of looking like a man. But if you're non-dark skinned and you look like a man, you still get lauded and praised for being beautiful. And Brooke Shields is an example of this. She has still been allowed to hold the beautiful title, even though that there's some people out there, they know the truth. They can clearly see the truth. It's right there in your face. But because she's not a dark-skinned female, because she doesn't have nappy hair, she is still allowed to retain her beauty pass. And I'm pretty sure she's a millionaire. I'm pretty sure she got enough money. Now, I will say, I will give her credit that in her younger days, she was pretty. That's very obvious. I ain't no hater. But can you honestly look at her and tell me, can you be honest about it? Because I need some honest people on here. And tell me that she looks the same, that she doesn't have strong features, that if she was dark with nappy hair, she would be deemed every type of manly in the book. I hear crickets. I have to. The House Music Chronicles, because this fool just came up on here and basically said, this ABDFC, whatever your name, you just came up on here and said that basically it's a level playing field with beauty standards. This is what this person is saying. If you look like a man, you look like a man. That ain't fucking true. Because if that were the case, why isn't Brooke Shields, who clearly has these strong features, why isn't she being deemed ugly? It's not true. You're lying. You're not being honest. It's based on hair and skin color in America. It ain't leveled. It ain't equal. You're lying. What's your name is? ABCDEFG. You're lying. You're not being honest. And you ain't saying nothing now. You ain't in the chat now. Because I done called you out on your bullshit. Exactly, Kirkland Young. But this motherfucker is on here saying I look like a man and calling me ugly. But you saying that about me because I'm dark skinned with nappy hair. Lying. Strong jaw face. Come on now. Come on, let's be honest here. Strong forehead, strong jawline, strong Just strong, super strong features. Make this make sense. A, B, C, D, F, what the fuck your name is. You ain't saying nothing now. You ain't saying nothing now. Where you at now? Make a donation, y'all. Cash App is $Rashidalala. Once again, $Rashidalala. Once again, $Rashidalala. I need donations. I need to pay my attorney. She gets a beauty pass that I can never get. Y'all ain't gonna like this, but I don't give a damn. Beyonce got strong ass features too. And she damn sure get a beauty pass. Now, I wouldn't say that her features are as strong as Brooke Shields, but she got them strong ass features as she gets older. But y'all will give her a beauty pass as well. Why? Because she's light skinned. You can clearly see it in her face as she ages. But y'all will never admit that Beyonce got some strong ass features that could be deemed manly looking. With all that hair. They think because they have that little Floyd hair that that does something. But I can still see the strongness in the face. I can still see it. But y'all ain't gonna admit to it because she's light skinned. Now, when she was younger, it's a pattern here. When they're younger, they don't have that look. But for some reason, the age sets in and the look changes. The strongness in the face changes. Her face is fucking strong. Her neck is strong on here. Like, come on. But this motherfucker won't come on here and tell me that if you look like a man, you look like a man. Well, why you ain't saying that about Beyonce's strong features? Why you coming on here telling me that Rashida Strober looked like a man? And then you got the nerve to lie. You got the nerve to lie and say, oh, it's equal. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. Because if it was equal, then you would be saying that Beyonce, she looks manly in the face too. But y'all do this shit to the dark-skinned women. Y'all do it because dark-skinned women are dark. That's why. That's my whole fucking point. The discrimination is just so unfair. It's just so unfair. Y'all just off the chain with it. What's her name? Oh, I got another one for y'all. Strong face. Oh, I got another one for y'all. Explain. I need you motherfuckers to explain. I need y'all to explain why you would say this black is ugly. She got beautiful features. Y'all will say features like this on a dark-skinned woman looks manly and this, that, and the third. But these white women are making millions of dollars and they have they have very strong features. Explain a Beyonce, light skin, making all this money. But you want to come up on here and tell me that the level it's a level beauty playing field. And you want to say if you look like a man, you look like a man. But you don't apply the same standards to non the fucking standards to non-dark skinned women. They get a motherfucking pass. I said a motherfucking pass. They get a what's that one reality TV show star name? What's her name? What's her name? She get a pass because she light skinned too. What is her name? Can't think of her name right now. But she got a man face too. She got a man face too. And y'all will give her a pass too. And you'll do it because she's light skinned. That's why. That's why. That's black people for you. Y'all give them all the passes in the world. Natalie Nunn, that's her name. That's her name. Natalie Nunn. She got a man face too. Hold on, y'all. Okay, sorry about that, y'all. But how is it that Natalie Nunn can be deemed better looking than me? I'm going to answer your question, Coco. I mean, look at her face. I'm not being disrespectful to her as a person. I don't know her. That's not what this is about. We going off of light-skinned women versus dark-skinned women that got these strong man, so-called man features in their face. How is it that she has this long, very strong face? Because somebody came on here, ABDFC, whatever your name is. You sat your ass up here and you said I look like a man. And you saying that because I'm dark-skinned. But why ain't you saying that about these non-dark-skinned women? This woman has a very long, strong-ass face. Okay? But you wouldn't go in on her or talk shit about her or say she ugly because she light-skinned with the good hair. But you sitting up here saying I look like a man. You calling me motherfucking ugly. You doing it because, again, it all come back to the dark skin. It's all about being dark skinned, y'all. I don't know what part of that people don't understand. Black people are just in such fucking denial. The Champ 01 said, I love dark skinned women. I'm glad that somebody does. Okay, Coco, you said, bruh, Megan Good. Hold on one second. Let me show your comment. Bruh, Megan Good and Maya Campbell have Caucasian features. Okay, you also said it's not about skin color, it's about features. Dark-skinned women with white girl features are seen as pretty. Naomi Campbell, for example. Okay, so that's my point. I think you're actually proving my point, Coco. If a dark-skinned woman, and I covered that a little bit earlier, if a dark-skinned woman don't have that acceptable dark skin, like Chili, for example, or Tatiana Ali, then they're going to get called ugly. Even if they're not ugly. Even if they have the same or similar bone structure with their jawline, their cheekbones, their nose, their forehead. You know, they're going to get called ugly if those same features are on a dark-skinned woman. That's the fucking problem. The common denominator is the dark skin. It's not fair. It's not going based off of the damn features. It's going based off the dark skin. If y'all know this is the truth. This is the level of black self-hatred that we have. This is why you have black women that, like I said, they go try to get that little curly hair because they say, well, since I'm all the way black, you know, since I'm dark skinned, let me go and throw some curly hair on my head to make me appear to be less black. And maybe people will think that I'm mixed with something, and that will be more acceptable to them. I'll be more accepted by black people. I'll get more men to holler at me. I get more phone numbers. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'll get a husband. This is why black women are doing this shit. Because y'all are so busy calling authentic black, classical black, which is dark skin and nappy hair. How many times I got to say it? Y'all are so busy deeming that to be ugly and manly. Hence, this motherfucker coming on here calling me ugly this morning, saying that I look like a man. I'm so sick of it. I am so fucking tired of it. Rolanda Best said, what's the difference from dark skin and brown skin? Well, I mean, the difference is dark skin is obviously a darker shade of black. That's the difference. And there's a difference in treatment, Rolanda Brown, where if you have, like I said, the acceptable type of brown like Tatiana Ali, you'll get treated better in the Black community. I remember one of the young ladies that I used to converse with probably about 5 or 6 years ago. She looked like Tatiana Ali-ish in terms of the skin tone and the hair. And she told the truth. I wish I could get her to come on and interview her. She talked about the fact that she got pretty girl privilege within the Black community, and she got it because of her hair and skin tone texture. Something that dark skinned women that look like me with nappy hair and the real dark skin, the unmixed dark skin, that we could never have. Even with the best bodies in the world, Serena Williams. Shout out to Serena Williams. Y'all motherfuckers don't like Serena Williams. Some of y'all talk shit about Serena Williams. But Serena Williams, even when you have a great figure like Serena Williams, she looks magnificent and she's very talented. You're not going to get the same level of respect. They gonna say they said, how many times they said this young lady look like a man? She don't look like no man. Y'all some jealous bitches. Just fucking haters. And you mad because she went and got with a non-Black man. Well, why didn't y'all treat her with respect? You mad? Y'all won't call Serena Williams beautiful. Y'all talk, I done seen these people talk all kind of shit about this woman. Look, she got the high cheekbones. Same thing as the white women got. The Natalie Nunn, the high cheekbones. Beautiful high cheekbones, by the way. That shit, look at her cheekbone. Look at her structure. That's that real Black, that real African. But if it's on a Black, dark-skinned woman, you ain't gonna get the notoriety. You ain't gonna get the credit. They gonna say you look like a man. You look like a man, bitch. You look like a motherfucking man, bitch. I'm sick of it. And like I say, even if the dark-skinned woman is in shape, she in shape. Y'all bash her for being in shape. You motherfuckers can't be pleased. In a way, that's why I kind of don't blame her. She said, the hell with this. I'm tired of people coming at me like this. I'm tired of the foolishness. And she went on and did what she had to do. I'm not saying that I would go and do that, but I understand. You spend all this time in the public eye, and your own people, they are part of the bashing, calling you ugly. They don't like your fucking hair. You can't do nothing right when you're a dark-skinned woman. What's the other young lady they talk shit about? We always talking shit, and you Black women, y'all was talking shit about her. What's her name? The gymnast, not Simone Biles, the other one. Dark-skinned women man, this shit is just tragic. The tragedy, and don't be fucking stealing my fucking titles now, because I'll be coming up with this shit off the top of my head. The tragedy of the dark-skinned woman. That's what the fuck it is. It's tragic. Someone, please tell me the name of that other gymnast. Y'all know who I'm talking about. What is her name? They was talking about her hair. Her name is going to come to me. Let me look at the chat so I can see if somebody. Come on now, y'all. Y'all are not. I'm not getting. Why am I? I don't even got to ask that. It's a rhetorical question. Why am I not getting any donations? Well, fuck, I'm making a whole live on why people are not donating to me. Anyway, the Cash App is $Rashida Once again, $Rashida Once again, it's $Rashida Please go and make a donation. My Cash App is $Rashida I'm putting it in the chat right now. The money is going to pay for the lawyer. I was 2 years ago, and I've been in litigation for about 2 years. I was cyber stalked for being a dark skin activist and speaking out against darkism by a person on YouTube, and I took the person to court, and I had to hire an attorney, and I need to pay my attorney's fees. My case is public record, so you can go and verify it. I'm still in the fight, but I need to pay my attorney, and I need your help. Stop discriminating against me because I'm dark skinned and donate. The Cash App is $rashidalala. Once again, $rashidalala. $rashidalala. $Rashid. I'm a pixie, just barely. That's why I'm on here raising money right now, because she sent me an email yesterday and I have to pay her, and I asked her for an extension. So I got to come on here and I got to raise money. So please go make a donation. The Cash App is $rashidalala. I put it in the chat a million times. You can find the Cash App, the PayPal, all that information. You can find it also at my website, which is darkskinactivist.com right here. If you scroll down, once you go to my website, darkskinactivist.com, you can get a free copy of my ebook, Darkism, while you're there. But you can also see that I have the Cash App right there and the PayPal where you can make a donation. I'm asking everybody to make a donation because I need to pay her. I got my case coming, the trial rather, is coming up at the end of the month, and I have to pay. The legal fees and the legal expenses have been very hard on me, but I know that I was right and I'm fighting for justice. And I need y'all to stand with me and make a donation. Quit discriminating against me because I'm black, dark skinned, and make a donation so that I can pay my attorney. Once again, that Cash App is $rashidalala, $rashidalala. Thank you, Gabby Douglas. Gabby Douglas. Yep. It talked about this young lady here. Hair. Y'all sitting up here worried about this. Y'all sitting up here worried about her hair. It's nothing. She is so pretty to me. You know, I just don't get us as a people. They talked about this young lady's hair instead of worrying about looking at the talent that she has. The amazing talent that both her and Simone Biles have. You sitting up here worried about her fucking hair. Is her hair doing the fucking gymnastic work? That's what the fuck I want to know. Is her hair doing the gymnastics work? I think she's fucking doing the gymnastics work, not her hair. But because if you look at her, you can clearly see that she's all the way black. She's unmixed. Classical African features, the real black. But again, this woman right here would be deemed better looking than a Gabby Douglas. Why? Because she light skinned with the good hair, even though she got these strong ass features. Y'all gotta make this make sense for me. Y'all gotta make this make sense. I mean, seriously, I need somebody to help me to understand this shit. Why is the beauty standards not level? Why is it not equal? Why is it that these man-faced looking non-dark skinned women can go out here and make all this damn money? And they can get it from the black community. So they can get it from but the dark skinned ones, they gotta go make their money from the non-black community. The Gabby Douglases, the Simone Biles, the Alec Wex. Somebody mentioned Naomi Campbell. They're not, y'all ain't doing nothing to help them. You only help the person if they're light skinned. Black men in the music industry. You only propel the chicks that are light skinned. You ain't finna help no dark skinned chick. You might exploit them, but you're not going to actually help them to get paid. Why y'all think Beyonce is so successful? It ain't because of her raw talent. She's mediocre to me, talent-wise. The truth of the matter is that she had a dark-skinned dad who's very intelligent. I give her that. darkism himself. He propelled his dark-skinned daughter to the top because she's more worthy, because she's light-skinned. She's light-skinned. I had a friend that lived out in LA, and she already told me about how black men in the music business will propel and promote their light-skinned singers that will come out there trying to get into the industry. They'll help them. They'll finance them. But they're not going to do that shit on the same level to a dark-skinned woman. People like Missy Elliott. She's self-made. She's self-made. Show me where somebody really, a black person really helped Missy Elliott, for example. Y'all ain't gonna help no dark-skinned black woman to make it like that. Y'all ain't gonna do it? Hold on one second. I'm gonna put my link in here in the thing here. Hold on, y'all. I'm copying it. I be trying to let y'all come up on here, but some people be coming up on here with foolishness, and I ain't got time for the foolishness. But I will put it in here. The House Music Chronicles. You said life is not fair. Get used to it. Well, I already have. What you mean? I already have. That's the whole point of this whole live I'm doing. I'm used to it. I'm coming on here telling y'all that I'm literally not getting donations because I'm dark skinned. I'm just calling it out. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing the life is not fair thing in silence. I'm doing it out loud. So I have. See, I know y'all not used to somebody just coming out and talking about life is not being. People just would normally say it and keep it moving and keep it to themselves. I ain't gonna do that. No, I'm calling it out. You're right. Life is not fair. And I'm the manifestation of life not being fair. The fact that I get very limited donations from the black community when I'm actually sitting up here serving y'all, when I'm actually doing a service of dark skin activism, when I've actually proven myself over and over and over and over and over again. When black people come on here and listen to my commentary and learn from it, yet y'all sit there and y'all still don't donate. Yeah, I'm the personification of life is not fair as a dark-skinned black woman. It's not fair as a dark-skinned black woman, especially when it comes down to monetarily. It's a hell of a struggle to just raise money that y'all know I need it. You sitting up here watching. A lot of y'all sitting back watching everything that I've been going through. A lot of y'all been sitting up here watching what I've been going through from day one. from way back in 2020. Y'all know what I've been going through, and you sit there and you still won't support and help. So yeah, life is not fair, and I'm living that out loud in the open, in the public. You see it. It's not something that's just being said cliche-ish. Y'all see it. But I have faith. I have faith that God is going to provide me with everything that I need. And that's why I'm still here. I get angry, I get upset, but I don't never get deterred. I never get deterred. I think I think we got House Music Chronicles in the building here. I'm gonna add you to the screen.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm okay. You got great timing. I just had to move. Pardon me being winded. I had to move some amp racks because I'm rearranging the music room. Let me go up front and sit my butt down.
Okay.
Woo! Them amp racks are heavy. I had to move two of them.
What's amp racks? What's that?
Power amplifiers.
Okay, because you do music. You do a lot of music, right?
Oh, yes.
Well, I will say this to you. It's nice to finally talk to you. It really is.
Yeah. Well, I tried to talk before. Well, not tried to talk before, but I was waiting on you to put a link up so you could, actively engage.
Right.
People.
You know what? Yeah. I always have actively engaged people until I started being stalked and harassed. That's when I had stopped. Oh, well,
yeah. That's
people started doing all kind of crazy. That's the only reason why I stopped doing it. But I've always been engaged with the people. I'm the first one to start being engaged with the people about colorism. If you go back and do your research, you'll see that. But then when I started getting stalked and harassed, I kind of pumped the brakes a little bit. But go ahead. Say, I want you to say what you gotta say.
There's some, when I said, when I was talking about life is not fair, I mean that is a part of life. I mean, there are things that happen that I look at and I'm like, that's not remotely right, but I didn't have no control over changing it.
Well, yeah, I mean, but the thing is this is my problem. It's the people, human beings can make it fair if they wanted to.
I mean, I could state some stuff like this was unfair. The situation. We over in Iraq, our budget gets cut. That budget money gets diverted to the Department of Food and Agriculture, Department of Agriculture, Food and Sustenance portion of the government, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's for welfare. I'm like, hold on. We over here, some of us are dying, and you have people sitting at home watching the Iraq war on CNN, and you giving them money, our money? Y'all need to find some more money somewhere. Give them that money. Don't give them our money. We need all our money.
I understand.
You can't war if you broke.
Well, I mean, my feelings about that is I don't think
that wasn't fair.
We shouldn't be warring with anybody. That's a whole nother conversation. But I
know. I mean, but the world is what the world is. You know what I mean?
That's true. That's the reality of it. You're right.
Yeah, but I was like, that's not fair. Just like you have you got like they changed the thing with child support, right? Whereas they don't take their licenses anymore, the driver's licenses, and they don't put them under I forgot what type of arrest it was. They'll lock you up during the daytime, during the nighttime, but they release you during the day to go to work, and you stay in jail until your child support is back where it's supposed to be. Oh, they cut that out. Yeah, they cut that out. I'm sitting here like, well, that's not fair. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
You know,
I get where you're coming from. That there's so many things in life that are not fair. But what I'm saying is this, and I agree with you. I'm saying that human beings have the power to make it right, to make it fair. Instead of us sitting back saying, constantly talking about what we already know to be the case, I'm saying let's rectify it. Let's change it.
yeah. I
You
mean,
understand
that's
what I'm saying?
I understand that.
Human beings are the problem and they're the solution. And that's another reason I talk about antinatalism a lot. I talk about
Yeah.
antinatalism because I'm sick of human beings and their bullshit. I'm tired of human beings making life miserable and horrible for other people when we know we could change it. We know we got the power to say, you know what, all the resources on earth are for everybody. So why should one group be able to? You talked about the war. Well, you know, war is about resources. It's about land and resources. Well, why does one group think that they should have control over the resources over another group? That shit makes no logical sense to me. We're all equal human beings. In my mind, when you born into this world, you are equal. That you are not better than me because you light skin or dark skin or you white or you black. You are, but human beings done constructed it that way, and that is what I'm fighting against. That is what I'm angry and upset about.
Like I said,
Holding all the damn resources.
Bravo for the fight, but I mean, there are things that I could sit.
I want my money too, as a dark skinned person.
You know, I'm like this here. Growing up, my complexion in the say it loud, I'm black and I'm proud era, being pinched on the neck to see how red I turn out and bullied and this and that, because I was like, I didn't go to a heavy light skin school system. I mean, I could be holding on to all that now, but I'm not. I'm like, hey, it is what it is, you know? Because a lot of these people, either they're still in Chicago or they're not walking the earth. And I'm living my American dream, lovely like. So I'm like, hey, y'all. Yeah, remember you used to call me Len the Nerd? Remember that guy? Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I'm the nerd that's winning. So I'm cool with it.
Well, you know, there's winners and losers in this game, but my argument is that there shouldn't be any losers, because again, when we the whole thing to me is about the resources of the earth.
Yeah, but if there's not any losers, there's not any winners, and then you have to take into account. I'll just use two resources. One is silver, one is gold. What has more value, silver or gold? It gets its value from the use. Okay, gold is a better conductor of electricity once it was discovered. So gold was a more valuable resource than silver. I mean, it's a teeter-totter balance to everything. It is what it is. It's very advantageous of anyone to try to make a complete level playing field, but that's just not ever going to happen. The only doggone level playing fields is when you come into this world and you let out your first cry, and when you leave this world with making your last breath. Those are only two things in life that are even. Birth and death. Anything else between, it is what it is.
So are light-skinned people more valuable or useful than dark-skinned people? Are white people more valuable or useful than dark-skinned people?
Not in my world.
Okay, so why can't we all share in the resources equally then?
Because everybody's not me. So, you know, it's just not going to be that way. I mean, back in the day, if you had one person that had a larger fire than the other person, and they could warm more bodies, that's going to gravitate those bodies over to that tribe. And now they get their kinship and their circle with that one. You got the larger tribe than this one here. Or if that
why can't all the tribes come together and the heat benefit everybody?
It's not going to happen. That is
why?
not.
It can happen if the human beings want it to happen that way. My argument is yes. Who's stopping it from happening?
It's not human nature. It's not written in our essence. It's just not.
I disagree. I think it's the way that human beings want it to be. I think that human beings can change it. Anything, we could change anything if we want it to be that way. We're doing this stuff to each other on purpose. We're harming each other on purpose. If we wanted, it's enough resources on this earth for there not to be anybody homeless. But why, when I look at Atlanta street interviews, I want to talk about him as well. I'm tired of him up here asking people if they homeless. You know they homeless. But it's a disproportionate amount of dark-skinned people that's homeless on that channel. Why? You mean to tell me all the damn resources in Atlanta, you got all these homeless dark-skinned? What the fuck is going on here? This is the shit I'm talking about.
Look, Atlanta ain't shit. I'm just gonna let you know, Atlanta ain't shit. Period. Atlanta is a farce. There are people that come to Atlanta with them dreams of whatever the hell it is. They get their feelings hurt or their face broke, and if they can't return from whence they came, they automatically go into doggone the sex trafficking game. Right off. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Atlanta's a trip. People be thinking, oh, you know, Atlanta, you could, yeah, okay, you keep thinking that. Then you have all these YouTubers that are doggone egging it on. They're trying to look like they're ultra professional, wearing suits and this and that. And you have people, they're doggone renting high-end vehicles for like the weekend. You got their cheap flea market, look like the real deal, rapper jewelry on, faking the funk. All over the place. You know, so if I wasn't like outside of Atlanta, whereas I had the bird's eye view, I would probably think, man, you moved to Atlanta, boy, you could do this, do that, and the third. It's like, I only go to Atlanta if it's absolutely necessary. Other than that, you know, I'm like, what's his name? Gabriel Iglesias. Oh, hell no. I don't do it.
Well, let me ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I got somebody else that want to come onto the stream. I'm gonna add them as well, okay, if you don't
mind. That's cool.
My question is, because I'm always trying to figure out what can be done to make this right. That's what all my rantings and ravings is about. How can we make it right? How can we level the playing field for I'm gonna be honest, for dark-skinned people?
You can level the playing field could be level for everybody. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you.
Okay, but when you say everybody, the white folks are getting the bulk of the resources of the earth. They're enjoying. When I look around, let me tell you something. I live down here in Florida. Okay. And I know what you said. You insinuated that the black women in Florida don't date us.
Hold on, sister. I didn't say the black women. I said Floridians. That's male and female.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I love my grandchildren dearly, but they daddy is from Florida. Fix it, Jesus.
We're not that bad. Jesus. But what I will say, no, wait, look though. Listen to this though. Black people down here in Florida, St. Pete, we're so used to seeing the white wealth all around us and not being able to get our fair share. That's really what it is.
Oh, okay. I see I'm gonna write that one down because that's the first time I've heard that.
Well, this is true.
Thank you.
If a black person from St. Petersburg would tell the truth, like how I've come on here and tell the truth and just don't give a fuck because I got nothing to lose. I don't care. The white people got all the money down here. They live good. They be out there on the beach. They be on their boats. They be living in their condos. They be motherfucking chilling. The black people don't live as, I think it's hot down here. We get blacker. Motherfuckers been talking about me for years because I get dark black skin in the sun. You got the crab market and all that shit. Black people go there. They want to, sometimes I done seen fights up in the crab, all kind of dumb shit. It's because we are not getting our fair share of the resources. That's
Well,
the problem. It's I'm gonna let the brother speak. I'm gonna shut up.
okay,
I'm just trying to tell you why the black people might have that mentality here. That's what I'm trying to say.
I got to make one personal point. You know, I said this. The only reason that if you was in the vicinity, I wouldn't be trying to get at you. Number one, the age difference. No, that's number two. Number one, you're Floridian. Number two, the age difference. I'm too old, but you sexy as fuck to me.
Well, I like older men. I won't date nobody my age. I like older men anyway, but that's a whole nother conversation. But
right, I just had to put that out because you always he didn't know. I'm the one. I'm like, you sexy as fuck to me. I don't know what the problem is, but that's you. That's an ask for you to grind. You gonna grind it. Why you think I be on your stream? I'll be like, she's sexy as fuck to me. But I digress.
Okay. Oh, we got astronaut status in the building. How you doing today?
What's up, Rashid? This is Percy, #1 Soul. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
You know I am. I'm Percy. No, you know I am. I'm Percy.
Yes, I do. I'm glad you're here.
Yes. I am your male #1 soul.
Wait a minute. You are breaking up. Hold on. You're breaking up.
I say I'm your favorite male sub. I donate all the
really?
time.
Thank you.
I subscribe and walk all the time. Well, I gotta be real brief, Carl. Right now, I'm real brief. First of all, you are, like I say all the time, you are a beautiful, dark, chocolate woman. I love about you. To add the man's point about the level field, it's hard. What I'm saying is, as far as the playing field, you can only do it with it's not hard to do a whole group of people. They got I drive trucks, right? I make good money. For me, level for them, they got one for themselves. I mean, I'm saying that you can do your work on it, but they got one for themselves also. You can't do it for them.
Yeah. You gotta want it for yourself. You know
but yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
I wish you weren't breaking up so much so we can clearly hear you.
Okay, man. As far as letting the playing field, got one for themselves. What you're doing is awesome. You activists, it's awesome what you're doing. I respect what you're doing. What I'm saying is that what I'm saying is very multi-layered. It's very multi-layered. It's so many things in that question. Our culture goes against us. Our culture, our music, our mentality, it kind of goes against us. So that's why we're behind right now, because our culture goes against us. What we are told. I mean, it's crazy.
I agree, and that's the point that I was making today. When you say our culture goes against us, our culture goes against dark skin and nappy hair. We as black people. I mean, go ahead.
Well, see, I mean, what I meant was our culture. I mean, you got dark skin, light skin, and brown skin. Our culture goes against all colors. I mean, look for example. You go to a high school full of black folks, dark skin, light skin, brown skin. If you are real smart, you get picked at, and that is not about colors. It's about just culture. If you are a brown skin or a light skin nerd in high school, you get picked at. What color you are.
Well, there's some truth to that.
That is true.
Yeah.
There's truth
so
to
it's
that.
Not. So it's not always color. It's more like culture. It's culture.
I mean, I agree that it's culture as well, but for me, yes. Yeah. You got a point. You got a point as far as dark skin, as far as all issues. I know that is not. I'm seeing on YouTube say they were dark skin. They picked on.
I'm saying dark skin.
You're breaking up so bad. I really wish you weren't breaking up so bad.
No way.
Breaking up. You breaking up. So you must be in an area with bad reception. Because I can't. You breaking up. He breaking up so bad. I'm sorry about that, y'all. He breaking up so bad. He was making some good points about the culture thing, which I do agree with the culture, but the thing is, I think that the dark-skinned people within the culture will get it worse than everybody else. Is a part of my argument. I think that if you're a light-skinned nerd in the Black community versus a dark-skinned nerd in the Black community, I think that the dark-skinned nerd would get the abuse and the darkism worse than the light-skinned nerd. And I'm not saying that either one should get it, but I just believe, based on my experience and based on what I've seen, that Black people would still prize the light-skinned person above the dark-skinned person. It'll all boil down to the skin tone. If you had to pick the light-skinned nerd over the dark-skinned nerd, I think that it'll all boil down. Everything else is equal. It'll all boil down to who's the lightest. I want to say shout out to Percy for coming on here. I'm sorry that your phone was breaking up, but your point is well taken. But it's just that this whole dark skin thing for me is something that the Black people just don't want to deal with, and just don't want to say, well, yeah, that light skinned people get treated better. Light skinned people get more opportunity. You know what I'm saying? He talked about this school thing, and I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I'm glad I ain't go to no historically Black college. No disrespect, but I'm glad I ain't go to no historically Black college, because I already knew that if I would have went to a Black college, being that I was dark skinned, I already knew it was gonna be the light skinned people. And I'm talking about the females right now, because I'm also have to approach this from a darkism gender perspective as well. I already knew if I went to a historically Black college, you're gonna have to be on top of your game if you dark skinned at a Black college. Your hair gonna have to look good. You want to have that hair slayed and slicked. Your body gonna have to look good. Your teeth gonna have to look good. Maybe you need a little money, because if you come from a middle class, a little bougie, your hair need to be long. Your clothes need to be nice. Your grades need to be on point. You're gonna have all your shit together. Whereas a light-skinned woman is not going to have to be as pretty. Y'all can be mad. Y'all can be upset. Her grades are not going to have to be as good, okay? She might not have to wear the best clothes, okay? She don't have to come from an upper middle class family, okay? She could be riding a bicycle or walking, okay? Her shit ain't going to have to be as tight. But if I'm dark-skinned going to a Black college, everything going to have to be laid and slayed. That's just what it is. And I didn't have to go through that. I did go through racism at the University of South Florida. A lot of it. But when you go around your people, when you go around your own people and you dark skinned, your shit gonna have to be tight. Your shit gonna have to be slayed. You're gonna have to have everything together, or you will get talked about. You will get, as Sydney's saying, I've definitely gone through bullying for being dark skinned all my life to this day. You're right. I'm the same thing. It's going to be a totally damn different standard. That's why I'm glad I went to a non-historically Black college, and it hurts me, it pains me to say that, but I just know when the brother talked about culture, that is the culture of the Black community. When you dark skinned, your ass got to come with it as a female. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Now, Kim, can I give you a story? Sure. Hope you can hear me okay, because I'm a distance away.
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay. Let me give you a personal story of the flip side of that. Now, when I was at Fort Stewart, Georgia, My whole chain of command from the top down to the lowest person was black. In my section that I worked in, I was the only light-skinned person, right?
Okay.
You had 2 white boys and everybody else is dark, right?
Mm-hmm.
When the time came to get promotions, I was number 2 on the order of merit to get promoted.
Mm-hmm.
I was given paperwork saying not recommended for promotion because I don't show leadership skills, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it wasn't that, you know, I wasn't from the South and I wasn't dark skinned. So what I did was I re-enlisted to go to the 101st Airborne Division. The first thing I get from them, you going to the good old boys club, boy. Yeah, well, you might not be in the Army too long, get around them white folk, blah, 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 right? But they didn't know that my doggone enlistment with my orders consisted of an immediate turnaround back to 3rd Infantry Division. I went there for 2 years. I got promoted to sergeant, and I was promotable again when I returned, ready to make staff sergeant.
Mm-hmm.
So when I walked back to in process, one of the people that was in charge of me was giving the newcomers briefing. And he saw me and he was like, "Oh, sergeant now, huh? I saw that name. I didn't know if it was you, but sure, you know, yeah, it was me. What's going on, sir? Oh, yeah, well, you know, we can't talk to you like we used to, you being a sergeant and all now." I said, well, you all shouldn't have been talking to me like that from the beginning anyway, but I'm going to go up here and sit down. You finish your briefing, sir. Burn them up. Burn them up. It's like he went to doggone Vanillaville, not only getting promoted, but came back within 2 years, ready for another promotion. See? So I'm like, you talk about cultural. That happens. It depends on, and this is just me speaking, I can't verify this statistically, but depending on which group of people are in the power structure, be it the light-skinned crew or the dark-skinned crew, you're going to have all the people bond together of whatever complexion status, and whoever's the ruling class want to keep the other ones down here. Yeah.
Well, okay. That's
So
a
light skin does not just give you a blank check to success.
I understand and I appreciate that story. And I will acknowledge that discrimination can happen. And I've acknowledged this before when black women will say, well, I was attacked by dark-skinned women because I was light-skinned with long hair. That's kind of like, you know, a version of what you're saying from a male perspective. But that's the thing that when I speak about equality, this is what I'm saying. I'm saying that I believe that everyone, no matter what skin tone you are, should be treated equally by virtue of you being a human being.
Right. You know
that's what I'm saying. That's my point that I've been trying to make the whole time. Like, I might go around it because I'm coming from a dark skin perspective. But the thing is, I actually believe in equality for all skin tones.
But you know what tickles me to death?
What's that?
The light-skinned women are getting their upward praise. It's because of dark-skinned brothers.
Well, that's the truth.
And that just blows my mind. It's like, okay, you want to call me Oreo and every other everything. But then you going after the women in my family due to their light skin as of the women. And it's like, okay, make that part make sense. You don't like light-skinned people, or that's like that guy Kwame, that basketball player. He's a light-skinned brother hater. I forgot his last name. I would have never known he was a basketball player if it wasn't for YouTube. You are a dark-skinned brother hater. He said it himself, right? but he make a beeline for the light bright Daniel White, hot butter yellow. I'm like, that make sense to me.
Well, that's how it's been historically. You're right. The as far as dark skinned black men, a lot of them just don't like dark skinned black women. They feel, I've heard a lot of different reasons for that, but for me, it all boils down to self hate. But some of the reasons is I'm watching this show called Ready to Love, and the guy, the dark skinned guy, he just came right out and said it that he didn't want to date one of the dark skinned women because she looked like his sister. You know, just ignorant stuff.
Well,
But for me,
I've said that as a light skinned woman. You know, I've been like,
yeah, but I think that comes from you just not seeing a dark skinned woman. These dark skinned men that say this about dark skinned women, you just don't think we look pretty enough. You think
well,
that a light skinned woman looks better
I'm not,
than us. That's the problem.
I'm not gonna say that, you know, you're misinformed or anything, but you know, I've seen light skinned women, and if they bear any like anything to like one of my sisters, I just can't with them because I just can't with them. Uh-uh.
Okay, well, I understand that. I understand not wanting to date somebody that looks like one of your relatives. I get that part, but I do believe that these people, these men, are saying this stuff. A lot of them because they don't view dark skinned women as being feminine enough, as being pretty enough, as you know, with the hair. It's all tied in to the dark skin, and that's the major problem for me. You know, everything that's with a light skinned woman, it's just on a higher caliber. It's just a higher standard. It's like you just feel like you've arrived. You feel like you better off. You feel relieved. You feel relaxed. And I've seen black men behave this way when they get with a non dark skinned woman. They just think that you know, I've arrived. I'm here. My life is just, it's just better without you dark skinned women. I want to leave y'all behind. I want to leave y'all in the past. I want to leave that part of my life behind me. That is the vibe that I get from a lot of you black men. Not all of y'all, but that's what I get. And that's the problem.
Yeah, I mean that's like Springfield, Missouri. That's an interesting place to like check about. It's funny. You'll get the females down there. They intentionally try to get pregnant by someone white,
Mm.
so that their children will have a certain look. Then they make themselves very available for the soldiers at the local base to try to get a husband so that he can get them out of Springfield, Missouri, and give them a life. Now, we call the place Sprungfield. They sprung on the military.
Mm.
They just sprung.
Right.
Because there's this movie that was made down there. It's called Park Day. And I don't know if it's available, if anybody ever uploaded on YouTube or anything like that. But you see them women down there, it's like the guys down there, they don't like the doggone soldiers because they think they're taking our women. But then that flipped because you have the white girls down there that have financial resources. So all the black dudes are getting with white chicks, and the black chicks are having babies with white guys.
Oh God.
It's off the Springfield, Missouri.
It's
It's
all
off
messed
the
up.
chain.
It's genocide. It's genocide. It's straight genocide. Hold on one second, y'all. I apologize for that, y'all.
You
That
all
was
right?
a real important phone call that I had coming in. I had to take that phone call right there. A very important person in my life. I had to take the phone call, but I want to apologize for that, y'all. I guess I kind of calmed down here a little bit because y'all know when I first came on here, I was mad as hell. And thank you, the House Music Chronicles, for bearing with me. I appreciate you for bearing with me.
Oh, that's all right. I just
Uh,
had to hit mute because I had to vacuum over there.
okay.
All the
uh,
stuff I'm doing, do you know I'm supposed to have been doing this since I did a long live stream playing music, bringing in the new year.
oh, really?
And I got lazy. I still got a bunch of doggone records I need to put up where they go.
I want to hear more about your story here. Now, I was listening to one of your lives, and that's when I when you mentioned that you wrote a book. I don't know. It's something about I like to read, so it's something about when a person says they wrote a book that like that piques my interest. I'm like, wait a minute, what's going on here? So I know
Yeah,
you got quite a story to share, and I know you doing stuff back there. But I
yeah,
wish
oh,
that you would talk to us a little bit about your story, and what you went
yeah,
through, and all that good stuff in your book.
yeah. Well, I could talk and work at the same time. So you had this new genre of music that came out in the '80s called house music, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, in the process of, you had all of the bourgeoisie from, Hyde Park and the upper neighborhoods in Chicago. They were trying to deny me my place in the history of the creation of that genre of music.
House music, you mean?
Yeah, with the classism, because I'm the DJ that actually gave it its name.
You gave house music the name house music?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, see what happened, I was playing at this club,
Mm-hmm.
and the way I was doing sort of like the hip hop people looping records just for the good parts and cut out all the fluff, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm playing music, and the guy's like, "Oh man, where you get these records from?" I'm like, "Oh, the basement of the house, because my mother had told me,
Wow.
why don't you try to get some of these older records in the basement, do your thing, see if your young friends like it." He said,
Mm-hmm.
"Okay, so this is a different type of, that's it." And on a knee-jerk reaction, I said, "Yeah, house music." So the owner put a sign in the window that says, "We play house music."
Oh, really? After hearing
Yeah.
you say house music.
Then the most notable and famous house music DJ in the world, bar none, Frankie Knuckles, just happened to be happening by and seen on the corner, "We play house music." He's like, "Oh, what's that?" Because he DJed at a place that had the nickname The Warehouse.
Mm-hmm.
So that's when he and I met, and it was cool, after that. And one of the last interviews he did for Red Bull Music Academy was saying that, but he didn't put my name in it. That's the only thing that didn't solidify it.
Right.
Because had he said that, oh, they would have been eating crow forever and a day. But, you know, it is
So
what it is.
so you
So,
came up, you saying you came up with the name house music, but
right,
didn't get the credit for coming up with the name house music? Because I've
right,
heard that term a lot. I don't really, I'll admit I don't really know what house music
right.
is, but I have heard it.
That's an older people's genre. You got like, well, more of the commercial stuff, that Crystal Waters, Lot Gypsy Woman.
Yeah, I heard of Crystal Waters before.
Yeah, that's house music.
Interesting.
The
And you
up-tempo dance stuff, that everybody dance now. Dun, 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 dun,
yeah,
that
yeah,
stuff.
yeah. Yeah, yeah. Wow.
And matter of fact, Martha Walsh had to sue CNC Music Factory because they
Mm-hmm.
put Thelma Davis on the cover, faking like she sang that part because they
Uh-huh.
wanted the image of the skinny girl, right?
Oh.
But Marsha Walsh was a part of Sylvester's background singers called 2 Tons of Fun. Some big girls. But they had papes.
You said her name is Marsha Walsh? Is that what you said?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So she had to sue them because that wasn't Velma Davis singing any of that. It was sampled and remixed for a demo, but CNC Music Factory, it happened to catch on after that song Pump Up the Jam hit.
Mm-hmm.
Then after that, you got Madonna doing Vogue. And in the 90s is when it really got commercialized. But prior to that, it was strictly Chicago. See, that's like a lot of people, depending on their age, you bring up DJ Jam Pony. They don't know a damn thing about DJ Jam Pony, right? But if you from that era, you know, because see, DJ Jam Pony, he pretty much gave the birth to Luther Campbell, who became 2 Live Crew.
Right.
That followed the beat pattern of Afrika Bambaataa, Soul Sonic Force for Planet Rock, which followed a group out of Germany, Kraftwerk, their song Numbers. They took that beat from a German group and they wrote it to death. Now, people in the United States heard it and was like, oh, that, yeah. It's a German group that made electronic record in 1981. You know, years before Planet Rock came out, by the decade. So it's a lot of thievery, and whoever has the biggest microphone, if they could tell the biggest lie, the more people will believe it.
That's what that's my argument about dark skin activism. There was a person that had a bigger audience than what I have. Even though she didn't create it, she actually ripped it off from me and is now passing it off as an original creation to her audience simply because she has the biggest audience. So it's the same thing that happens in a music game. What's the name of your book?
From the Root to the Fruit of House Music. And see, it also ties into people that were elbow rubbing with Obama. They were raised in like Hyde Park, in that area of Chicago, you know, Hyde Park High School, Kenwood High School, right? Me, I was from Inglewood, straight ghetto, no chaser. You know what I'm saying? So in that DJ realm, I had to fight tooth and nail to get everything I got. And I really, you know, I got my respect when I ended up in a DJ battle against one of the 2 top DJs in the city. It was a $500 DJ battle, and I smoked him. After that, then that's when, because first they were walking around with their pinkies out asking for Grey Poupon. What do those people from that side of town know about? Like, that's where it started at on 73rd and Cottage Grove. Stop playing.
Right.
In the hood. But, you know, they got more access to promotion. Then you got, of course, later on in time, the combination and consolidation of different DJs in conjunction with Obama making that doggone speech at this, on a plasmatron for this thing that happened in Chicago, along with him attending previous events before he became president. So then they're like, oh, Leonard, you know, you're just a hater. You're this, you're that. I'm like, okay, that call me what you want to, because you're calling me long distance. Now you figure, I don't know your age, but I know you're young, right?
I pulled up your book here. I got it on Amazon here.
Yeah, that's me. That's it.
From the root to the fruit of house music. This is, so you giving us correct me if I'm wrong, your book is a history of how house music got started, correct?
Exactly.
All right. I love it.
And that's when some people, now I'll be online, they'll be like, oh man, I'll dox you. I'll put out dox. Dox? You want my government name? Read my book.
It's right there in the book, huh?
It's right there.
Interesting.
Myself and my son. He's listed as author because if something happened to me, it automatically becomes his intellectual property.
Right. Right.
See?
That
But
makes a lot of sense.
people don't think like that.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, in that picture that you're showing right there, that was at this club. That was taken at this club 1904. Where was I at in Florida when I played that party? Jacksonville.
Hmm.
Yeah, Jacksonville, Florida.
That's about 4 hours away from me going north.
And they booked me to as a headline DJ. I think it was in 2013. I think it was. I don't know, but you know, and that's where that picture's from. But all of these people that are like super duper popular in the DJ realm, you know, in Chicago, New York, Jersey, you know, all this stuff, right? I'm like, yeah, stay there and be that. Do your thing. But it doesn't come with a pension.
I see. He said it don't
And
come with a
since
pension.
since you've been getting cash, you're not paying any taxes for Social Security. So guess what? You're going to end up just like the guy that owned the original warehouse in Chicago. You're going to end up in a state-funded senior living facility. While I'm chilling, you know, I've been getting my pension like 10 years now.
I see what you're saying. So you did other things while doing your DJ work to make sure you was, you know, stabilized. Do you still DJ right now? You still DJing right now?
Yeah, kind of, sort of. That's why I'm moving all this stuff around. It's like 3 of my grandkids are coming down here, and my granddaughter's going to be here, so I'm trying to make room, move all these records and stuff so she could have some move around room.
I see. You like a walking museum though. You like a walking history museum with this house music stuff. I gotta read your book for sure.
Yeah, there were a couple of documentaries that have been made. There were it's like 3 other books. You had Jesse Saunders, he wrote 2 books. Little Lewis, he wrote 1, but it was more about relationships than the music. And then there was there's a 4th book. Somebody did it as it was their thesis at Oxford in England.
Okay.
And I was contacted. They said they got a whole doggone thing about you. I'm like, oh really? I said, okay.
Oh, wow.
So the thing that I know is people outside of the United States are very aware of the history.
Yes.
The real history. People in New York, Chicago, Atlanta, Baltimore, Jersey, they got their favorite picks.
Right.
You see. So and I'm like, okay, y'all do what you do. But at the end of the day, I was like, I'm the one, I'm doing good. And I tell them in a heartbeat, look, I've got my entire DJ sound system, all these records forever on the floor and racked up like this here.
Right.
Plus a queen size bedroom suite, you know, the bed, the things on the end of the bed, the dresser, the TV, the mini fridge. All of this fits in the master bedroom.
Yeah, you good to go. You like living out your dream still. Sounds like you're still doing your thing. I love it.
I'm living my dream. I'm good.
I love it.
While they trying to make they still trying to play beats to move feet so they can eat. I'm like, I don't have to do any of that.
They trying to make beats to move feet so they can eat, huh?
Yeah, that's what they're on. I'm like, see, it's gotten to the point. I'm like, you all have to do this,
right? But
because I'm gonna tell
you, your leisure.
When the Coco hit, woo! You had Coco marriages all day long. All these brothers, they got married to these females. That was like their biggest fan. That had the most lucrative occupation. Yeah, you know, I
Wow.
always loved you. I'm like, yeah, them COVID marriages. Y'all need a roof and some coverage.
You said COVID marriages?
Yeah, they were COVID marriages. They
Whoa.
married these chicks because they needed some doggone health insurance and some roof. They needed
Oh
some coverage.
damn. Was
Oh
that
yeah,
what was that dark skin or light skin chick?
both of them all over the place. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God. Mm.
Yeah. So you know, I was like, good luck with that. They'd be these same females. Oh, Leonard Roy, he's an asshole. He's always telling the truth and you can't take it.
Yeah.
And that's the thing that killed me. It will be people that are not a DJ, and a DJ will do something out of pocket or whatever, and I speak on it, and they get mad at me like I talked about their mama. I'm like, what?
But this your lane though. This what you do. You DJ. You created the house music word. This is what you do. So I mean, you have a right to give commentary on it.
Yeah, but see, this is the ultimate niche to it. My skill level on turntables, they don't have it at all. I raised the bar so high, nobody from my peer group. It's only three. You had the three kings: myself, Steve Hurley, and Farley Jackmaster Funk. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
we were the three kings on the turntables.
Mm.
These others, the bar has been set up here. They're right down here.
Yeah.
They're not even in the camera space. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So now everything is digital with the CD players, and you know, all you need is the music and this and that. Well, yeah, but nobody is getting paid.
Yeah.
And they need to give AARP discounts for these events. And then they get mad at me. See, why you always talking about folk old? Because you all are old.
Well, what's wrong with getting old? The opposite is being dead. I mean,
what's wrong with being old is you ain't got no money.
Well, that could be a problem if you old with no money. I mean, yeah,
that's because they partied their life away.
Yeah, I see where you're coming from with that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe you could. Maybe you know what? Maybe you could do something. I don't know if you've already done this, but maybe you could do something on how a DJ could prepare for, you know, when they're older, with retirement. You know,
he's already said that.
That's what, but I'm saying, like, do more on it, because I'm sure it's like a lot of aspiring DJs, right, especially the black ones, that need some direction and some guidance on what to do.
It's too simple. It's a very simple concept. Do this and get your money. Keep you a regular job and try to get into a career job that comes with a pension.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. It's that simple. I know some people that they see their name on the internet on a flyer for a party. Oh, yeah, and they think they have all this money, and I'm sitting here like, only if they knew this person drove a school bus for grammar school children.
Right.
That's what they do on a regular. I mean, this is one guy that, you know, he got upset with me because, you know, he was talking about where he lives, and I'm like, well, that's where my son grew up, you know, in that suburb. You're paying how much for rent a month for that house? Do you know that's like twice the mortgage? But if you're paying the rent, you don't have to pay the property taxes. Understood, bro. I know you're not making enough money to pay $1,800 a month rent, so it's got to be something else. Oh, Miss Ma'am,
don't equate to money. That's one thing I know and learned for sure. It doesn't.
Yeah. It's got to be Miss Ma'am. The lucrative, gainfully employed wife. I mean, there's one guy, he's a lawyer, and they're like, he's a lawyer, he's making money. I'm like, no, he's an entertainment lawyer. That means you get paid by the hour to go over contracts for whatever artists. Ain't no money in that. The money in the law field is in personal injury.
Personal injury, yeah.
And doggone wrongful death lawsuits.
Yeah.
That's where the money's at.
Yeah.
For a defense attorney.
Criminal defense, yep.
Exactly. Entertainment lawyer going over contracts. And still they get paid, backdoor paid on the low to tell the client, yeah, you'll be good. Then they sign it and find out they just signed a slave contract, taking the word of who they went to go over the doggone fine details.
Mm-hmm.
When the music company backdoored the artist and paid the lawyer, it's like lawyer payola, opposed to what it used to be. You know, they pay a DJ X amount of money on the radio to put the song on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm.
And they getting jerked left, right, and center, but they getting popular.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, do your thing. When
Yeah.
popularity pays, I want in.
Good point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's like these popular people on YouTube. Man, that's some of the females, boy, they extra with it. They are so extra. What they do is, you know, they go up to Rainbow Clothing, buy them a nice little catch me, fuck me dress. Put they doggone push-up bra on, get their hair all in the makeup and all, and then go on YouTube streaming like they finna go on a date. But they get them cash apps though.
Yeah. Yeah. And they give it, I think y'all giving it to the light-skinned ones more than the dark-skinned ones. So, you know.
Well, those are the ones that are out there doing it. Except for this one, she called herself the Tactical Tangerine, I think it is. She's about your complexion, former Marine, Afghanistan war veteran, you know. And she was doing all her commentary on stuff, and all of a sudden I seen her one day, she had on this, looked like a vinyl something with the, and I was like, what the? So I had to type in a comment, yo, what you doing showing all your goodies?
You know, switched it up.
You done switch, now you trying to be like them.
Oh my God. I told you we have to do a little bit more. That proves about
Yeah, I mean, that's like that one, I'll tell you the most disliked doggone roly-poly light-skinned chick. She called herself Cynthia G. We call her Synthetic G. Yeah, she's a whole hot mess. You know, I was on a panel with her one time. We talking. I said, I tell you what, you show me your edges, take that thing off your head. If your edges are longer than mine, I cash out you $500.
Oh my God, Lord have mercy.
Oh, see you. See,
y'all you talk about our edges, y'all.
Yeah. Oh, you're one of the, you're Dusty. You're this. You're that. I clicked on my phone, my other phone, clicked on Experian.
Oh God.
Like, Dusties don't have high 700 to 800 FICO scores.
Oh Lord, not the credit, not bringing up the credit score.
Like, not Dusties now. What's your FICO score looking like, baby girl? See,
oh, Lord have mercy, Jesus.
I mastered the art of getting under people's skin with receipts showing. See,
Lord have mercy.
because a lot of people talk a lot about a lot, but when you show receipts of what they don't have, the first thing they say, well, that don't really matter, because no, it doesn't matter to you.
Yeah.
Can you walk into a car dealership and give me that car? Okay, sir. And how much will you be putting down? Nothing.
The real world stuff. Yeah.
No money. No, I won't.
I get you. Real world
But
stuff.
I want that Mercedes though. Here, run my credit. Oh, sir. Yeah. Oh, sir. Can you prep it, wash it, give me the keys? I have things to do. I'm moving and grooving here. Oh, will your car know to be paid? Thank you. I'm enjoying this vehicle. And drove away. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just ain't no, he just nothing. I know I got it like that.
Yeah.
And I flaunt it.
You flaunt it, huh?
Don't give a damn.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I mean I throw that on those DJs in Chicago. I say, hey, everybody popular as hell as a house music DJs. I'm the only one driving a Mercedes though. Make that make sense. Make that make sense. I don't have a COVID wife to make sure I got me some health coverage.
Yeah.
And so I ain't got that problem. You know,
I understand.
these old Dusties out here doing what they're doing. I'm like, y'all supposed to be building memories with your grandchildren at this point in our lives.
Mm.
We're all like, the age ranges.
Yeah.
63 at the oldest and like 50 at the youngest. Everybody's having their 50th birthday go around this year.
Oh, really?
I mean, the generation after, the original first generation, we're all 60. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, wow.
And they're still trying to live that. Man, do you remember we used to go on 18th Street? Man, yeah, 1982. Yeah.
1982? The 80s?
Yeah, 1982. They still talking about 1982, and I'm sitting here like, why are you all still trying to live high school? Like, and that's the mentality they're in. Like, this is senior year, and they want to get their picture in the yearbook.
Mm.
And all of them are like 60, if not a little bit older.
Yeah, them days they're over with. I mean,
They're way over with.
That's just our time. Move on.
Yeah. I mean, hell, my daughter turned 40 last year.
Yeah.
The hell out of here. She just retired from the military. She's moving here.
Mm-hmm.
So she's got a retirement, this, that, and the third, all that. And
that's great.
You know,
yeah.
Navy Federal approved her for $450,000. No, pre-approved her for a homeowner's loan.
Awesome.
She'll be here next month with her husband.
Mm-hmm.
Home shopping.
There you go.
That's the reason the grandkids are coming to stay with me until
she
Right.
That's a blessing.
They got 6 kids total, blended family.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the father of the 2 boys from Florida. I'm like, fix it, Jesus.
Yeah, that's a blessing.
That whole thing with him and his mama is, I'm sitting here like, you know what? I ain't gonna say nothing, but they got a whole lot to say about this and that and the third. I'm like, I spent $1,500 on the flight, one-way flight for the 3 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Where's my cut?
Mm-hmm.
You can hear. Between you and your mama, y'all can put together $750 so we can split that freight.
Yeah.
But are the kids gonna be sitting together? Did you put any money on this, man?
Mm-hmm.
Well, when they get down there, what I want to do is, okay, look, I had no problem with the first 2 days. That ruins my plans with them, but it's all right, handle it. Day 3, they need to be right back here because it's my birthday, and I got people coming from out of town, all downstate, and they need to be here. Mm-hmm. So I don't want to hear, see, I'm like, don't see me, because see, when they get here and I unpack that paperwork, I'm going to have that legal paperwork saying that I'm their doggone legal guardian. Let them not be where they need to be when they need to be there. Somebody's going to be talking to them people.
Yeah.
See, I don't play around with folk. I'm just like white folk. I make phone calls to the authorities and get it cracking. I don't argue with nobody.
I hear you.
Yeah, I mean, it's like the last time I was married. She got on her whatever it is, and I'm like, you big mad or little mad? If you big mad, there's the door. Now, if you little mad, we can discuss this. And I'm like, hey, look, I'll pay the lawyer. You won't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She thought it was a game. Then she got served divorce papers. Oh, you thought it was a game? No, it wasn't. No,
wasn't playing no games. I heard you.
You gonna go and get your hot girl whatever on, and then come back. Well, you know, oh, you want to go and taste the single water out there and get twisted in the game? Then you want to come back to stability? Not on my watch. I ain't that thirsty. Never that. Especially in Georgia, all these doggone manless, planless single women down here. It's impossible. It's virtually impossible to not get laid unless something's wrong.
Yeah,
which
that's true. It's always
like who you in litigation.
The men got the upper hand. The men are the prize. I truly believe that because it's just more of us.
Like who you're in litigation with.
Oh Lord.
He won't say my name on social media.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, because he got paid a visit by the United States Secret Service on my behest. He is hot like fish grease afterwards. Man, I'm like, bro, man, I told you, I'm government.
Yeah.
I got favors to call in. Play around if you want to. That's like this female YouTuber that's in Florida. Her name is on the doggone local PD watch here. Don't get on YouTube talking about, I got goons in Atlanta. I know what you drive and where you live, where you shop. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, okay, that sounds real good.
See, that's the thing. I don't mind people disagreeing with me, but when you start making threats, that's the problem. People shouldn't be doing all of that. You can disagree with somebody without threatening them. That's just crazy to me.
And they do that out of the security sanctity of, see, they're at home, they're safe.
Right.
See what I'm saying? So it's cool. Because see, everybody is Billy Badass until a real one show up.
Exactly. I just don't understand why people can't disagree cordially without all the extra.
Well, I don't know why dude did what he did as a you, because it got done to him righteously. I mean, there are people that showed up at his mother's church looking for him.
Wow.
Like 3 people hooked up looking for him. Yeah, he'd be at church on Sunday with his mom. Yeah, this is where she preach at.
Wow.
But he wasn't there. And I was like, he talked about that. I'm sitting here like, okay. Then he tried to do something with some guy in South Carolina. On that ridiculousness and some phony legal documentation, and he called them on it. You know what I'm saying? But now he's been completely removed from YouTube. I mean, completely. He can't start any more channels.
Yep. That's so as a result. A lot of that people don't know is as a result of my hard work with my legal stuff. With having to file a lawsuit against YouTube, even in Google. And, I had to do a lot of stuff. As I said, people just don't understand a lot of the work that I've done actually benefits people that have been stalked and harassed online. It really has. People don't want to give me credit, but if you look into what I'm saying, you'll see everything I'm saying is checked. And it is true, because I just believe that we can disagree with each other. We can argue with each other, but when you start threatening people, violence against people, I am totally against that. I will not tolerate that. That was my issue. Don't make violent threats against people. Talk about me all you want, disagree with me all you want, but I draw the line when you start to threaten violence, because I'm not about that. I talk a lot of trash. I know I do. But I would never threaten nobody. I would never dox nobody. I don't do that. I don't steal from people online. I don't do none of that. I talk shit about light skin and dark skin. I'm gonna keep doing it.
Right.
But
that's like the Miss Piggy looking little light skin chick that's from Florida that be on top of her little you dig that got threatened.
That's
was like,
wrong too.
I was
I know who
like,
you talking
really
about, and I
now?
do not like her, but I don't agree with
Yeah,
throwing
we
threats.
ain't gonna say a name, but you and I both know who we talking about.
Yep.
Now that one got the and I was like, do you fail to realize I'm a combat veteran? Did it ever dawn in your mind, me taking a human life, it's like a girl losing a virginity, it only hurts the first time? Did that ever circle in your brains? Send your goons. Don't even tell me when. Yeah. I'm like,
That's
I'm not the
crazy.
person you
Over what
really,
somebody's
really
saying,
want to
you
go
want to
there
fight.
with.
I don't get why people want to have fights over what somebody is saying. Like, I don't understand. I really don't understand that. People have a right to freedom of speech. I believe in freedom of speech as long as you're not hurting anybody. I don't understand why people want to fight over grown people now. We're not talking about kids, because kids,
Right.
that's
He's a
different.
grown
If you're a
adult.
grown person and you're on YouTube and you want to threaten and fight someone over just because you don't agree with them, something is wrong with you.
The part that's hilarious is when I started a live stream, it had nothing to do with her whatsoever. She clicked the StreamYard link and immediately went in. And I'm like, firstly, I'm not even talking about you. That's first, Miss Piggy. So
Right.
I was like, man, but I just let her know. I said, you know what? People really can't call you a failure because you've always like succeeded at failing. So you have succeeded at one thing. You are a successful failure. So that really means you're not a failure, but you succeed at failure every time.
Right. I see where
Put a
you're going with
twist
that.
on it. Boy, that woman was so damn mad. I'm like, who the hell has a car that gets stolen, has all their merchandise, what they're supposed to be selling, so from what they say, and it's it gets stolen and you ain't replaced your vehicle in 2 years. That part. Yeah. I'm like, okay. Yeah, she's a very interesting character to say the least. But and they have a whole thing, the dark skin, light skin. Oops, sorry about that. The dark skin, light skin go in, blah, 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 blah.
They all copying off of me. They are. They don't want to, they'll never admit it. But I started this whole thing.
I mean, it's insane. It's insane. It's crazy. I'm like, how about we talk about little things that people could do that would assist them in building their credit, stuff that makes sense.
Yeah, they don't want to do that.
And you got all these guys. They call themselves the manosphere. Them dudes. I'm like, yeah, see, you need to go to doggone the Dominican Republic and go down to doggone Brazil because the women are so It's like you're going to an underdeveloped country where women will do whatever for a small fee. And when I say small fee, I'm talking $5.
Well, that's exploitation. If you want to go, to me, I
That's
feel
what
like
they do.
if you want to go somewhere else thinking that you're going to get better treatment and, you're doing things of an exploitative nature, that's still no better. I mean, I'm not saying everybody's doing that. I'm just saying if it's like that,
They're doing that. I mean,
still no better.
Americans
I'm
and
against
Europeans.
exploitation in all forms.
Yeah, Americans, Europeans been doing that for doggone decades.
Right.
Going to these vacation spots, doing things that they can't do in their home country because they're not legal.
Right.
They're sex tourism, basically.
Sickening.
There are all these people. Yeah, I'm going to Dominican Republic. It's like, okay.
Going down there to exploit people. I'm not with that at all.
Exactly. Going down there to get them $5 hollers. Because you can go there and sit on the beach and you will get doggone propositioned right there on the beach.
Oh God, y'all! You know what? I got all these calls coming through here. I hate to cut you off.
Well, yeah, well, you do your
I gotta
thing.
get my ass up out of here.
Yeah,
This is the longest I've been on here in a long time, but I gotta get off of here.
Okay, because I'm looking at my battery strength on my phone. Normally I go on my laptop, but I'm cleaning up where
Yeah.
So duh.
And I
But
don't want to put y'all on hold for another 15, 20 minutes. So
all right, well you do your thing. I'm gonna pull out my vacuum again so I can finish in here and move on to the next project.
But it was nice having you on. Hopefully we'll
Yeah,
get a chance
it's
to do this again.
always nice talking to you, regardless of what people think. Fuck them.
Okay. Well, you have a beautiful, wonderful day, and I'm gonna close this out.
Okay, all right.
Okay, bye
Okay,
bye.
bye.
Okay, y'all, I gotta get out of here. I've been sitting up here missing a slew of phone calls. But anyway, I really want to say I was mad when I started this out. I'm glad that my energy has changed. I'm a little bit more happier. I hope y'all have a fantastic, phenomenal rest of the day. Like I said, I'm gonna get off here because I gotta make a important phone call, and I don't want to keep y'all on hold for no 20 minutes again. But anyway, I want to encourage everybody in the sound of my voice to please go make a donation. My Cash App, once again, is $rashidalala, $rashidalala. It's all up in the chat. It's on my description. Make a donation. Help me pay for the attorney fees. You can also go to my GoFundMe. I'm $748 away from reaching my short-term goal of $12,000. I'm praying, and I know there's somebody out there that can make it happen. You can also go to my PayPal, which is icecreamladydream@yahoo.com, and make a donation. I really enjoyed the brothers' food, vibes, and nature. Hopefully we can get on here and get together and make that happen. Shout out to the House Music Chronicles. Shout out to everybody that's watching. I want to thank y'all for taking the time to join me this afternoon. And if the spirit hits me, I will be back up on here again. The world's first and only dark skin activist, Rashida Strober. Y'all make sure y'all make a donation, and I will talk to y'all again soon. Once again, that Cash App is $rashidalala. Please go make a donation now. Y'all have a wonderful afternoon. Hey, I'm sorry I missed you.